welcome, everybody. It's nice to see you all once again. I've been here for a while. Hope you're doing all good. Hope you've had a once again. I've been here for a while. Oh, hang on, I got feedback. Hope you've all had a good Christmas and a good New Year. I hope this year's better than the next. I don't know what you've been up to. Cold weather's here, pissing me off. Don't do cold weather. I'm not being very active lately on the old YouTube. But I've been lurking and watching and listening, and you know the script. Everybody has a little lurk now and again. Don't say much, but they lurk about. I'm in the chat, 5 in the chat, and nobody said hello yet. Unless I've got a bad delay. Welcome to each and every one here. I hope you're all doing well. How are you coping on this friggin' lockdown crap? I know it's starting to piss me off. Hey, No Face, welcome, sir. Hope you had a good Christmas. And all the best for the new year, mate. And thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to start coming back at weekends. Friday and Sunday, I'm going to start doing. Capio, hello, sir. DFanV, hello, sir. How are you? Hope you're all well. Capio, I enjoyed your stream last night, mate. Some progress on there, which I like to see. I'll put the link up if anybody would like to come up and join. I only press leave. That would have been a good bloody start, wouldn't it? Paste. I don't know how to do all this now. No bitching. Listen, if you're not, nobody. I don't want anybody here for arguments. Death row. What's all the Z's for? Yeah, I'll be on at 10. Just need to sort something out. You just need to go the offie and get your bottle of gin. Death row. Nice to see you here, mate. Excuse me. Frog on my throat. I seen your stream as well, Death row, last night. That was quite relaxing, that gardening stream. But you need to get your gardener in. I think you need to cut your bushes. I think you need to trim your bushes, mate. It was a good stream, though. I enjoyed it. Nice, quiet, sensitive songs. Tune, I should say. It's late in Kiwiland. No, mate, it's early in Kiwiland. I do believe the 13. Hang on, where's half 9? I think it's about 8:30 there in the morning. Bobby, hello, sir. How are you? I think it's about 7:30 there. I'm not too sure. How's you, Bobby? Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year, mate. I've got a bad time delay here between my freaking YouTube street yards. But it's all good. Yeah. Good, Bobby. Nice one, mate. Nice one. To be honest, Capio, I don't think so. Excuse me, just don't drink. Roland, hello, sir. Welcome. Ed Vlogs, welcome. Yeah, Roland, we're going to start doing weekends again. When are you going to do 2 nights a week? Just a Friday and a Sunday. Because I've got a few things I need sorting out in general, and which I'll do. Ed Vlogs, hello, how are you? Hope you're well. Yeah, so I am going to start coming back slowly. I just don't want no arguments. If people want to argue, just leave. Because I can't be asked with it. And you just know the rules. Just simple rules. Just don't be slagging anybody off that's not here. I don't mind you talking about other vloggers as long as it's in other people, as long as it's in a good manner. I just can't be asked for all the bitchiness and the arguments. There's enough of that on other channels, and if people want to see that, they can go there and see it. It's a troll channel now, old man, that you're here. I'm only joking, mate. Nice to see you, old man. Hope you're well. That's fine. Like, via streaming, you keep the bullying and the nastiness under the control. Well, I didn't. I did at first, Bobby. Then I let it slide and I let it people get away with it. Then I just can't be asked with it, Bobby. There's enough people. If people want disagreements and arguments and fights and all that crap, there's other channels out there. Go and do it over there. Capio, thank you, sir. Much appreciated. My first member. Thank you very much, sir. At the top. Thank you, sir. Cheers, mate. Much appreciated. Oh my God, I'm losing me fucking marbles here. Yeah. There's enough fucking argument. There's enough channels out there. If you want to go and bitch and arguments and fight and fucking do all that crap, go and do it over there. I just don't want it here. Stu D, big up, brother. Nice to see you, mate. I have gone on and I have unblocked. I will tell people I have unblocked Simon Beach after last night's stream and calling a truce with everyone on Capio's channel. I just hope the people that he called a truce with, it stays like that. But if any arguments or slagging off or anybody with a spine sees people getting doxxed, just please get rid of them. Just dispose of them straight away. That's true, Bobby. Funny arguments, yeah. Joking around, yeah. But not with some of the shit people coming out with. It's pathetic. Yeah, I've unblocked them, Bobby, yeah. But people with Spanish, if any doxing or arguing or shit in the chat, just give them a warning. Well, don't even give them a warning, just time them out. And if they comment on with it, just to get rid of them. As long as you got a pocket full of strawberry humbugs, oh man, we're laughing. We're good. Have I missed anybody? How's you been, Stu? All good, I hope, mate, yeah? Oh, excuse me. BB, hello, sir. Billy, you argue at the end of the day, Billy, they'll probably end up and have a beer. Robert Mark, nice to see you, sir. You're not too bad, Stu. Not too bad. I'm going to start doing my streams again, Friday and a Sunday for the time being, just 2 nights a week. Get back into it. I've got some stuff I need to sort out as well going along. So we'll go from there. PC Reg Hollow. Oh, anyone seeing Tony Stamp? I don't know what that is. Cheers, Billy. Cheers, mate. Did you get your license back? No, not yet, mate. Not yet. I think it's going to be prolonged even more now, isn't it, due to the current situation. But we'll get there. PC. Hello, whoever you are. Don't know who you are, but I'll still say hello. Everybody's welcome as long as they don't start causing a riot in the chat. Excuse me. Capio.
You're taking extra precautions to make sure I'm not going to flash.
Man, I just can't be asked. I don't want to see some of these sweaty bollocks, mate.
Especially mine, I can assure you. They're very sweaty today.
No comment.
That's not a guarantee these days because Steph showed his face and then with his phone. So there's no guarantees if somebody wants to turn road.
Oh no. Well,
Or if what? Sorry.
That happened to Rabbit, didn't it?
Yeah, Steph went onto Rabbit's stream, and he like showed his face to show that it was him, and then flashed porn on his video.
I was told it. I was either. I was a bit wrong. Like, how's you, mate? How's the family all good? I hope.
Oh, I've been doing the manual work today. I have a couch that I tried to give a couch away, and it's quite a nice couch, but nobody wanted it because of the COVID thing. Nobody's moving around, and I couldn't get anybody to collect it, so I sawed it in half and took it to the tip.
So you're doing peasant labor today?
Well, that's funny because I don't mind hard work. I would enjoy having a physical job if somebody would pay me to do it. I don't mind that at all.
Yeah.
What about you? Anything interesting happening?
Not yet, mate. Not yet. I'm just waiting for. Well, I'm not going to mention it on here, but not yet. Anyway, I'm just waiting for a certain phone call, which I think you know about, which I did tell you last time.
You probably did, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, you probably drunk when I told you.
Yeah.
You're on the gin tonight?
I just had my first sip.
I'm debating whether to open crack a bottle of bud open.
Get one open. It's a weekend.
Although, yeah, so coming back Friday and a Sunday, mate, for the time being.
Good. Yeah, I think you need to do it regularly to get people back into the habit of coming to your channel again.
Yeah, do it Friday and a Sunday. And once I've got back into the rhythm of it, I might do 3 nights a week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Especially with the COVID, because it's a load of shit at the minute, isn't it?
It's bad. Hey, Cheaper Charlie. It doesn't look like it's getting any better anytime soon. So you made us, whether we like it or not, this is part of our existence at the minute. So we have to make the best of it.
Well, I was on the news. I think it was on the news the other day. Can't be 100% sure, but I did see it. If you want to go on holiday now, you're going to be vaccinated. You're going to have the vaccine.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I've seen them. I'm talking about vaccine passports and that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It should be pretty low on trolls today. There's a live stream of me. We've got Barry returning to the fire.
Well, I see the stream was advertised for tonight, but it's gone.
Oh, is he not live now?
It's not there, mate. It's disappeared and he's
okay.
back. I know he was live this afternoon and he's back. He's got a stream ready for Sunday.
Yeah, okay.
Just have to see. I did have a little look at some of these streams this afternoon. So.
I saw about a minute at the end of it. I didn't really see anything. I was busy, but I heard he was quiet and then he came out fighting at the end.
Well, now you understand why you got to eat your Wheaties.
Hey, man.
No, it's Cheaper Charlie.
Hey, Cheaper, how are you, sir?
I'm doing all right. Getting the car service.
You get your car service?
Yeah.
I hope you've got the face masks on. Beat the on. Is he under the bonnet?
Wait, you're sitting in the car whilst you get your car serviced, or they're cleaning the car?
Yeah. I'm not bored.
It's nice to see you anyway, Chief. I haven't spoke to you for a while.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty good. This is what you're breathing in. I changed it out to 54.99.
Where do you live, Chief? Whereabouts? I know you're in the States, but whereabouts are you?
I'm sorry, say again?
Whereabouts in the States? You don't have to tell me the exact town, but what sort of area do you live in?
I'm sorry, it's so noisy here. I can't hear you, man.
Yeah, what state do you live in? Which area do you live in?
Jersey.
Oh, Jersey, okay.
Yeah, pretty close to New York City.
Yeah. Yeah, I lived in New York when I was younger, so I know that area.
Oh, there's a puppy. Hi, pup.
Hi, puppy. Ruff. Oh man, New York.
Oh, nice.
All right, guys. I'll follow the chat. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Chief, nice. Thanks for going on, mate. Speak to you soon.
Take care, guys.
See you later.
Yeah, so you have a new sofa or something delivered, have you?
It's coming on Tuesday. And it's funny, you know, my sofa was delayed, so I canceled it. I tried to cancel it. It was getting like silly. And I'm moving house in a few months, so I thought I'd delay. I thought I'd cancel a new one for when I move.
Yeah.
When I called to cancel it, the next day they called me back, said, "Oh yeah, it's here. We're going to deliver it for you." I'm like, fuck off. Why did you suddenly call me when I called you?
Where's the poodle tonight, mate? What poodle? Wait on about old man. So that's coming Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah. I'm moving out of York, actually, Bobby. Moving out really to the country.
Oh, will you get internet coverage?
Well, there is internet coverage there, but what I'm doing, I've got one of those, mobile broadbands. I've got that coming next week, and I've checked the coverage already. The router that's coming is only 4G, but you can change it to 5G. You can just buy a router and just take it with me. You don't have to worry about wiring it up or anything. So you get an unlimited data SIM card, and it's on the same as my mobile phone, and it's fast internet. So I think that's going to be the future. You'll buy the router yourself.
Well, that's what I had in my truck. What of them?
Oh, did you? You had the mobile one though. I think the home one's
Yeah.
I think they're slightly better, but I don't know.
I had a mobile one.
Was it good?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's going to have phone line broadbands and stuff in a couple of years' time. You'll buy the box. You'll buy a 5G box for £100, and then you'll pay £10 a month for your internet, unlimited.
No, it means if anybody wants to restream the stream, I'll just copyright them.
What have you put? The restreaming of the stream prohibited if you have a conversation. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, what are the copyright rules?
It just stops anybody restreaming it. I can copyright them because I own it.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to learn. So I posted my first video today. It was quickly deleted. So I'm gonna have to learn the rules of YouTube.
If you prohibited your videos, they can't really restream it. And I've got
no, it was deleted it was deleted for hate speech. It wasn't my words; it was somebody else's words. What they said, and I don't know if it picked on the context. It was extremely quick, so I don't believe they reviewed it that quickly. It must have been the algorithms, also like the voice record, the what are they called? The AI. I think that must have picked up on it.
Yeah. Nick never wrote that. I guarantee. Who's Nick, old man?
Talking about Nick Dean, as in NDTV.
I think he's put never wrote that. I did write that. My fingers typed it on the computer.
Oh, Mick never wrote that. I guarantee you.
Well, Stone Raider, hello. I did because I asked Alexa how to spell it.
I don't know what's worse. I'm not being rude, but the grammar of that's not particularly bad, not particularly good. But then the old man thinks, even though the grammar's not especially great, that he thinks it's still beyond you.
It wasn't me. It was me. My talking device spelt it for me.
Well, the spelling's fine, but the restreaming of the stream prohibited is it's not the best grammar.
Listen, I'm Scouse, mate. I don't do good grammar.
Yeah. It's all good. Let's have a look at what we got in the chat. So we've got Purge. I have no idea who that is.
Neither have I. And there's another one further up, PC something over there.
I know who Purge is. I'm just kidding. Who's PC? PC Reg Hollis. Wasn't that somebody from The Bill?
I think so.
I haven't watched that kind of TV for a long time.
I haven't watched that in years, mate.
Yeah. I think I haven't watched it for 25 years, so he must have been a very old character from there.
The ped seems like Gaza.
Well, Will Rimmer, he's got a habit of saying everybody's me. I've noticed it. Occasionally he gets it right, but 9 times out of 10 it's somebody else, and he still says that it's me. RL does exactly the same thing. It'll be like a troll in the chat, and Wilson, if they can spell words that have more than 4 letters, Wilson goes, that's capital.
Well, I do say don't be using words more than 4 letters long. I don't understand it.
Yeah. Have we got any topics of discussion? Or are we just getting pissed and just gradually getting down to the usual abusing everybody?
As long as the person's in the chat or on the panel, you can abuse them as much as you want.
Oh, Wilson Rimmer's here. Shall I have a go at him?
If you want. He's here.
No, I don't really care.
He'll just say to you, if you want. Do you want some?
He'll be busy after his boss in 13 minutes. It's okay.
It was boss.
Yeah, I'm the center feature of CCWC this evening.
Oh. Why now?
Why? Because I don't know why actually. Maybe because Mike Chef's asking them to, because he called me. He hasn't got the balls to meet me, or maybe just because I trigger creepy and he doesn't like it. Ultimately, with the Barry thing, I did the most respectable thing I could do. I didn't get involved, and I said, look, I can't take a stance against people that dox women and kids and then support that. So I just said I'm not supporting this. I don't think I could have done anything more dignified than that. So my behavior is beyond reproach as far as that's concerned. I think it's just because they feel like it. Can't really judge the people that are attacking Barry for his behavior. Their behavior is a lot worse than Barry's behavior. So I think why, it's a difficult question.
Lives matter. Okay, cheaper. Yeah, I don't like all this doxing shit neither. That's why I never got. Yeah. I don't really get involved in it, and if you notice, I don't really go on channels when they're all arguing and bitching and fighting because I can't be asked with it.
But the worst thing what they do. So it's like a channel like yours or Rabbits, you want to have a clean chat. People are afraid to come onto your chat and other people's chat because they know it's all being recorded and that they're scared of the consequences of that. If I had a job in an office, or if I had a job in a building site or something, I'd probably be afraid of that as well. I can understand it.
Yeah, well,
it's a shame, they spoil what could be a nice platform, and you can understand why these like closed loops like Discord and stuff like that. I'm not on any groups on Discord at all anymore. I have the ability to message people and that's it. But you can understand why those groups they grow some legs because the people you sort of at least trust a little bit.
Thanks for hosting Busy 10 Days coming up. It's just to be honest, I just don't see the fucking sense in it. I really don't.
They never tire of it. That's the amazing thing. I mean, they're older than me. Most of these guys are older than me, but they just never tire of it. It's like teenage boys getting excited about seeing the first Case catalog. They somehow, you've got a collection of miscreants and alcoholics and lonely men who finally find a club to belong, and they love it. They absolutely love it. And by the way, these are my thoughts, not Mick's thoughts. Don't be taking this out of Mick. This is an open panel. You're all welcome to come in and question or critique my thoughts, but that's the reality of it.
I used to really enjoy coming on every week. A couple of times a week before Christmas, and it just got worse and worse and worse and worse. In the end, I just went, fuck it. See ya. And I went. I stuck to me.
Ray, nice to see you. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, look at the people you've got in the chat. You've got Ray. I would. You've got 30 people in your chat, right? And that'll get bigger as you come back and people come back. But if I look through the list, you've got the nice people. You've got JS Travels. Okay, old man can be a cunt, but actually, if he's not trolling, he's a nice guy. Bobby is a troll, but He's actually a funny guy and he's a nice guy most of the time. You've got B. Billy's a very nice guy. Stu D's a very nice guy. Ray's just came into the chat. He was a lovely guy, very nice person. Beans and Brews a good guy. You know, you'd rather spend your time with 10 nice people than with 50 dickheads.
Yeah, the people sitting there arguing like fuck, typing away to each other.
Yeah.
Beans,
Look,
welcome.
I'm responsible because I argue back to them. I shouldn't, but I don't like people who think they're like some big shots. How goes, Pepper?
Ghost Pepper, evening, sir, or morning, or whatever you're up.
Just give me 2 minutes.
Just it's like a fucking gang of schoolgirls half the time, bitching and arguing, screaming and shouting. Where does it get you? Absolutely fucking nowhere. Oh, let me just get a beer. Fuck it. Oh. Keep your voice down, Capio. I'm hungover to fuck. Well, whose fault that, Beans?
Give me one beer.
Say again?
Yeah.
You want a beer? Okay. Who said keep you? Oh, Beans. Oh, I'm on beer, Judy. Just give me 2 minutes. I have to get the little lady a beer. Just give me 2 minutes.
Oh, I've just opened one. It's quite nice, man. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, let's get one in the shack as a look. Just crawled out of bed. Well, where are you, Ray? If you don't mind me asking. Shouting and screaming and everything, Okay, Stu D. Shouting and screaming Oh, God, I trust somebody to bring everything into it. I don't know. Women on the beer, man on the gin. You coming up, old man? Get your ass up. Been up here for a while. Have you guessed him yet? I think was it Captain? He's not here, mate. He's just got to get his missus a drink. I got a clue. Old man might have an idea here. Oh man, have you got an idea who it is?
Who are we talking about? Engelbert Humpelstink?
Yeah.
I haven't read what he said. I don't really, as a general rule, unless they're being a cunt, I don't really care that much. I don't take much. If somebody wants to be incognito, that's up to them, I think.
Engelbert, we know who you are.
So he's blocked old man up.
He's probably whoever he is.
You know Ray who's in the chat? Do you know that guy?
No.
He's a nice guy. He's an Aussie guy. So he goes to a lot of the Aussie chats. He's a good guy.
Wellstone Raiders.
Sorry, go ahead.
Wellstone Raiders guessing Pate Prior.
No, Pattaya Prior would never say, "Have you guessed who I am?" Never.
He has old man He has old man banned, so that narrows it down to 1,433 people. Okay, now. Ray crisps when he's on stream. Okay, wow.
Yeah, he's quite a noisy. It's quite a noisy guy.
Have you got any plans? You got any plan for weekend?
I haven't, but it depends. I would like to go on my bike for the first time in a while tomorrow, but it depends. I think it's going to be. I think I'm going to be pretty much trapped in with the flood, so I have to see tomorrow.
Haven't you got one of them stands you can stand on and just pedal and get nowhere?
Yeah, I have, but I've taken it down. So I've got a because I ordered a Peloton, and it should have been here a long time ago. But
Good then.
yeah, no, yeah, they're good, but it should have been here a long time ago, and obviously with the lockdown they're busy, so it just looks like it's never turning up. So I'll probably be waiting another 2 months.
Okay, how much that set you back if you don't mind?
It was about 1,800.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
Do you look good though? For what I've seen advertised.
Yeah, they're good, and if you have friends who cycle, you can race with your friends, so it gets you some sort of, I don't know, like communal spirit back into the cycling. As a general rule, I don't go out cycling in groups because they're either too slow or they're stopping for fucking cakes all the time. I go out and I'll cycle 100 miles and I'll probably stop once. I'll just keep going. That's what I want to do.
Are you on? You watch it through YouTube or StreamYards or both?
Both. Now I'm watching through StreamYards because I can't see Wheelstone on YouTube because I blocked him.
Because there's a message on YouTube.
Oh yeah, he's blocked me. Yeah. That's just one of their trolls.
No, there's a message on YouTube that Isan.
Yeah, I can see him, but he's blocked me because that'll be Mike. He's blocked me. That's his usual way. So he wants everybody to go to the channel. Just delete him. I can't see him, so I can't delete him.
Don't know who it is. I was saying Crapio.
Yeah. It's Mike the Coward.
Oh. Let's have a look at the chat. Stu D up the Arsenal. Oh God, football talk. Here we go.
You know what I've noticed? Because I've never really been mod until the last few months. Sorry, excuse me. I mean, contrary to what people say, I'm not like somebody like makes to be a mod and stuff. But so it must be something to do with the way that people set up their settings in the chat. When you're a mod, when somebody blocks you, sometimes you can still see it, but other times you can't. And that must be something to do with the way people set it up, but I don't know how.
I don't know, mate. I couldn't tell you on that one.
I'm not sure either. It's pretty calm in the chat. Are they all? Yeah, I can see him. Like he's been blocked by a different mod, and I can see him now. As before, I couldn't see him. Strange.
As long as they behave themselves in the chat, they can stay there. If they don't,
Yeah. I mean, it's strange to me that they think I'd care. That they think I mean, they know my opinion of them, which is why they're so triggered. But it's strange to me that they think I'd care.
True. Why pick on somebody that doesn't care? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, what should they? Doesn't care about their opinion.
So it's 10. Is Barry? So Barry's not live? Is that right?
No, he's not. That's from what I can see. I'll look now. I don't think he is. No, he's not.
Did it stream end well today? I was sort of like not paying too much.
People were asking him questions.
Apparently he is live.
Pardon?
Oh yeah, he is live. Yeah, he is. I can see it.
He is live.
Yeah, he is. That's it.
Is he only just gone live? Oh yeah, he is live. Must have only just gone.
You know what he just said? That was funny, actually. So I just heard him. He said, "That's it. I'm unstoppable. If you just jump ship when there's turbulence in the plane, you're not built for this game." That was that was good, actually.
Okay, now. Well, somebody in his chat called Barry's gangster solicitor.
I'm sure that'll be Bobby Crush's solicitor. It's probably just changed clients. Barry George's solicitor.
I'll just get off the chat. I can't get after this, to be honest.
You know the reality is it is to stand in front of a camera for 3-4 hours the way he does.
It just goes on and on.
It goes on, but it is a skill to do that. You could. It's one of those shows where you can just watch it. You don't have to participate. You can just watch it. So it is a skill to do that. Now, I don't wish him any ill. I don't want to attack him or anything like that. But if people do the things that I've taken a stance against in the past, then I can't have anything to do with it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. How are you guys going with the COVID over there, Capio? We're pretty lucky here.
Look. As far as I'm concerned, it's limited my life. I have a great sympathy for the people that it's affected, but it hasn't affected me financially. It hasn't affected me health-wise. You just see the numbers on the TV. I don't know that many people have had it, to be perfectly honest. Certainly not like the numbers. Certainly like the numbers you say. But it is what it is. We're told to stay home, so we stay home. What can we do?
Do you agree with the term "revenge is sweet"? It depends who you are.
And vengeful acts, you'd have to be concerned by it. I mean, am I concerned by 20, 50-year-old men getting excited about posting a picture of me on the internet? Not especially. I couldn't give a fuck, to be perfectly honest.
8,000 dead this week. Yeah, there's a lot dead this week, but they're saying it's flattening out now, aren't they? They say it's coming down a little bit.
Yeah, and I don't have a strong opinion of this either way because I don't know enough about the science behind it. But the numbers, I can't see his avatar. I can't see what it says.
Yeah, I can see it. Oh man, it says CCWC.
Well, I'd already guessed what that was. The numbers they post, they don't really mean a lot because they're telling you how many people died with COVID, but they don't tell you how many of those people went into hospital with COVID in the first place. They don't tell you how many of those would have died of flu. They don't tell you how many people just died 2 weeks early. So the numbers without context don't mean anything. So it's very difficult because we've got nothing to compare it against. All I know is if I was 80 years old, I would be afraid, but I'm not, so I'm not. Did you open a beer?
I've got one now, mate. I'm sipping on it now.
Good, man. We can. That's what it's about.
These are the ones left over from New Year's Eve.
Bloody hell.
Willpower. I don't really like drinking. I don't see the sense of it. Drinking them, Saturday drinking.
I was exactly the same. The only time I ever used to drink at home was at dinner party, but I mean, literally, we have no fucking life. I can't even go to the gym anymore.
Well, the only place you can go to is the fucking supermarket. That's it. No.
Yeah. Supermarket. I went to B&Q today. That was open.
Get the B&Q.
I saw for the couch. And you know what happened? It pissed me off so much. So I went to B&Q, which is quite a long way. And I got there, and I only took my phone to pay on the Apple Pay, and it wasn't even working. So I had to go back with my card and put it in the machine, the chip and pin. Everybody's trolling me lately. Even the old people in B&Q are trolling me. You can walk around Boston, yeah. Is Gaza going to come up? I'm surprised Gaza's not here.
I know, isn't it? I'm so right. He said he was coming on. He said he was coming on the channel.
I've seen him in the chat, but what I mean is I'm surprised he's not here.
I've not even seen him in the chat.
You have. You just don't know that it's him. Gaza's a man of many faces.
It's going to be that PC fucking fella then.
No, it's not. I'm not going to give his name up, but I think everybody else apart from you knows.
Let me go back and have a look. Engelbert, I think. So, I'd guess.
Are you asking or telling me?
Both.
Well, I can't comment because the thing is, if I tell you, if I say it's not, then you'll just keep guessing until you get it right.
You can walk around Boston. They're not locked down. I thought you were only allowed out for an hour exercise.
Well, where's this hour bullshit come from? When the first lockdown,
Yeah.
I think somebody said I used to go cycle for like 8 hours. So I don't give a fuck. I don't say me cycling on my own. Whether I'm out for 1 hour or 8 hours. How does that hurt anybody else?
It doesn't.
It's not risking anybody. It's not damaging anybody. So I mean, you've got to use a little bit of common sense.
Engelbert, it wasn't Caprio said it was me.
On what? What am I wrong about?
He's put I don't know. But I'm guessing it was me saying he was Gaz.
Oh, okay. We must sound very alike.
Yeah.
So look, where's Gaz at? So seven's not going to be coming to your streams, or that's a.
He said he's not. I've spoke to him. He just said no, not tonight. Basically.
He said what? Sorry.
Not tonight.
Okay, fair enough. This is normally the prime 7 hours before the back juices got too heavy.
He might pop on later. You don't know. Depends, doesn't it?
Yeah, I believe he was squabbling with somebody else who likes to squabble yesterday.
Yes.
Do you want to know my first experience 6 years ago? I don't know. It's just what's Engelbert Humperdinck talking about? Is he wanting us to guess who he is?
I'm going to tell you.
I'm interested in this internet monster is, because internet monster. I use the term internet monster to insult him, and then this internet monster turned up. So I don't know if it's the real internet monster, like being self-depreciating, or if it's somebody taking the piss out of him.
Any time word revenge is used or karma is most likely Gaza. Chinese writing sounds like Gaza. Could be. But 9 times out of 10, my summations are wrong. What's going on?
It's unusually. Do you know what it is? You've got early, so it's like people are not pissed yet. In 2 hours time, they'll be fighting to get on the stream.
Silla block.
Center block. Quite a lot of competition tonight. You've got Barry back on his thing. You've got the troll cunts that they're streaming, I believe. You've got it. Is Steph's fight channel still running? I don't know if that died on its ass.
Oh, I don't know, mate. I don't really watch them. I try not to watch, especially that with the Fight Club, anyway.
Yeah, let's have a look. Nah, I don't think he's live yet. I think it's funny because he came up with the idea, and I think he moderated people that thought he wasn't supposed to moderate them. So then they started their own channel, pissed off with him.
Roger Cook.
Yeah, but I've looked at the other channels just stopped, so I suspect every newcomer you get in the next 10 minutes is going to be from a certain part of the community.
No, not half these. Some of these.
I've seen Roger Cook around. I haven't seen him step over the line, but doesn't mean he doesn't. It just means I haven't seen him.
Oh, excuse me.
Death Row going hard on Capio. Is Death Row here?
Death Row's not here.
Yeah, he must be going hard somewhere else.
Death Row was here earlier on, but he's not now.
Yeah, he'd have gone to the CCWC stream, I'm sure.
Right, that one just finished, or is it still going?
I think it's just finished, so it'll probably reappear. But I believe they're going live again in 50 minutes. It's I only see it as a positive thing. It means they're not here disturbing our fun.
Why would Death Row go hard on you?
No, we've had our ups and downs. I don't particularly have an issue with him, but I called him out on his racism a couple of times. He went for me sort of yesterday. Not really, but a little bit. But no, racism's incorrect. Racist word terminology used. But yeah, I personally don't have an issue with him. I know people I talk to do, and he doesn't like them, but that's their business. Nothing to do with me.
Well, Death Row's here now. There's a fake Death Row in the chat.
Oh, okay.
That's another thing. Well, I won't say it. Somebody will do it.
There seems to be like a lack of fighting this evening. I have to get RL in here.
Why would you have to say that?
Oh fuck! Here we go.
What do you mean? Oh fuck! Here we go.
Have you not seen it in the chat yet? Look at YouTube. Look at YouTube.
I mean, look, I got.
Oh, he's been Alfie Bass. Somebody's bassed him up.
What have we done that for?
Right. You can go on a timeout. If you repeat it, you'll get banned.
Why are you letting? Oh, I'll put that down now.
Inside, I mean, look, Simon Beach invented Mud Wars, so he can't really complain, but he was sat there quietly, not making any trouble. Bobby, why did you switch? Yeah, I don't think I've always considered Bobby like a solo guy. He does what he wants. He doesn't answer to anybody. If he wants to say something, he'll say it. When he gets pissed, he can be a bit edgy, but normally he's just taking a piss.
See if I can. Well, not that one.
I'm sure Simon's been timed out before. I'm sure he'll find something to do in 4.5 minutes.
I can't bring them back. It's too late. So.
I don't think you can cancel the timeout. You know.
Bobby having fun with a spanner. now, Bobby, play nice. I know you like the sweet sound of revenge.
Still a block. I would question the second part of that. I don't think Rabbit is suck ass at all. I think he's actually quite strong.
No, I don't think Rabbits suck ass either.
I think it actually takes more balls to stand up to the trolls than to not do that. Yeah.
I'm afraid Rabbit tells you how it is.
Yeah. No, I think fair play to him.
Yeah. And he doesn't give a fuck neither, to be honest.
Yeah. The worst channels. Look, it's harder to build a clean channel. Absolutely, it's harder to build it. But the worst channels. I've never seen a troll channel, and by that I mean a fully troll channel that allows doxing and all that kind of stuff. I've never seen one succeed. If somebody can give me an example of one that succeeded, I don't know. I don't know of one.
None, I don't think.
You can't. You've got a finite lifestyle. Look at all the big channels. It's people being positive. It's people joking around. It's people being happy. Even you take that to the extreme level, like somebody like Mark Wiens, where he just says every bit of shit food is the best meal he's ever had. That's what people want to hear. They want to hear good news. Whether it's true or not, that's what they come on for a bit of escapism, a bit of happiness.
True.
Set a block. Why does anybody have to take a side? Why do they have to answer to anybody, or why do they have to confine to anybody's rules? This is Mixed channel. I'm on Mixed channel. But if he says that he likes this, I don't have to agree with him. We're all grown men. You just don't have to be rude about it.
He sits on the fence more times than old man runs through them. I'm just thinking, like, he's like me, just likes to keep everybody happy until he gets pushed over the edge. Then that's when he'll start doing what he does. What we do, like you do.
I don't have a position on things. I have behavioral things that I think are out of order, and I don't care who does it. I'll tell them, but I don't back myself into a corner saying I have to take a position on something.
No, everybody's got an opinion on something.
Yeah, an opinion, but they're talking about taking positions. So, like, for example, I follow Mick in Thailand. Everything you say, I have to back you. I don't agree with that. I think we're all like independent adults that should make our own decisions on each thing.
Yeah. Gaz must be asleep.
No, he's not asleep. He's around.
He'll be around somewhere.
He's around.
Surprise, surprise. Here's I'd go down a super chat route. It's their half, but I don't ask anybody to press it whatsoever. It's down to them. If they want to press it, they press it. They don't. It doesn't really bother me. I don't encourage anybody half whatsoever. Death row. Because it's just there. Half that. I've never ever encouraged anybody whatsoever, and I never would. No, I don't play them games, old man. I did once, but no more.
You used to take money off Tony Barnes, the man.
Oh, that was funny, though.
Did he pay you like 60 quid and then you let him back on or something?
60, yeah, to ban him for the bet, and I did. That was funny, though. Global FM, hello, how are you? No, you don't. No, you don't. I don't know what you mean.
He's responding to my super chat.
Shoot. Oh. Cheers, Caprio. Much appreciated.
You're welcome. That was. See, this is the thing. I super chat to trigger the trolls. I don't. Harv's like a semi-troll, but he's. I don't think that's a real death row. In fact, I'm pretty sure it isn't.
I'll message death row directly.
Yeah. Let me just buy the genre thing, but the thing is, nobody asks. Yeah. See, I've got an eye for these things. No, nobody asks anybody to donate. You can do whatever you want with your money. Nobody's telling you. However, you can keep your money in your pocket and go fuck kangaroos or go to the pub. It's entirely up to you, right? If you believe that YouTube's going to be a non-monetized place, then you're living in fantasy land. You've lost. You've lost that battle. It's over. Look what's happening on YouTube. It doesn't exist. The YouTube that you want, you need to go create your own little empire and have it. YouTube is a monetized place. Like everywhere is monetized. And at the minute we're locked inside, if you spend £20 a month on YouTube, it's probably money well spent if you're around people you wish to be around. Yeah, so there's a real difference, yeah. It becomes a compulsion with them, and look, people can have their views. They're absolutely entitled to their views. But when they start harassing people because of their views, Strange. It's very strange. It's bigoted, actually.
I'm talking to Death Row now, so I'll find out which is the one.
I know Stu has the app, so he'll be right, I'm sure. Oh, is there a new captain? TJ. My money's on TJ. Hey, Jigsaw.
Jigsaw, hello.
I hope it's Jigsaw or Bobby Crush.
Where's shit on blanks? Not mine.
you know, Studi probably won't thank me for saying this, but even though Studi like absolutely ripped into Barry, he won't demod him. So Studi's man is still there, and that's only because Patrick Daniels asked Barry to mod him, right? So he doesn't want to upset his benefactor. But Studi went in and he absolutely went on a tirade. He just begged him to take the spanner off, but he won't do it.
Oh, no, I was seeing it that night when Stu was calling him an idiot and all kinds, and he wouldn't take the spanner. I think he did time it out, didn't he, Stu? Cheaper Charlie. Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, is that right, Colonel Cuts? I didn't know. Oh, is he the new captain? He's replaced me with himself.
Oh yeah, the new captain's him.
I'll be perfectly honest. I have no idea why I was the mod there or why I became responsible for his fucking little group. I mean, I did help grow it a little bit, but it was only just to trigger the trolls. It was just for a bit of fun. I don't know why I became such a central figure to it.
I don't know. The Wags was asking you all kinds of bloody questions. How'd you do this? How'd you do that? And Bobby Crush's solicitors here.
Well, I can assure you, Death Row, it won't be Andy. I can guarantee you that. Bobby Crush would be fucking great. Captain Crush. Oh shit! This is pretty early for Jigsaw appearance. It's going to be messy in a couple of hours' time.
No, it's a bit too early for Gaza to be. Well, no, it's not.
Darren, why is the Thailand community full of trolls and cyberbullies? Yeah, I think it's a fair question because I'm not saying this is the only community like this because it isn't, but I think it's worse than other communities. And if you look at the majority of the people, so let's not call it the Thai community because I think that's a stretch. I think we're talking about the Monga and the nightlife expat community. So they're not all Mongas. I'm not a Monga. There's a lot of people here that are not Mongas, but you know what I mean. It's people that go there for a fun time and a holiday. I think we sort of concentrate in these chats. And you've got a collection of 40 to 60-year-old men. A lot of them are unhappy, and a lot of single men or got marriages they're not happy in, and they come on YouTube and get triggered by people having things that they don't have. And they come on here to be unpleasant and to find a little happiness in their bitterness and spite and their schadenfreude, and they're just unimpressive individuals that want to be part of something. So I would agree with you. No face. This is my take on it, and I think I spoke to a couple of Americans, and they tend to agree. I think Americans, their public information is much more public. Their information is much more public than ours. So the expectation of privacy that we would have in Europe, they don't have that in America, because if you know somebody's name, you can pay $10 a month and find out where he took his first fart. You can find out a lot of stuff in America. Like, for example, if I wanted to know if you've got a criminal record, the only way to know that is to go on a PNC machine, a previous convictions, which I used to have access to in a prison. But it's so strictly monitored that I couldn't just go on and search for somebody. I mean, it would have been trouble. But in America, you can go on a website and find it. So the Americans are at a level of doxing that we would find strange. But to them, it's normal because their information is more public. So they go straight to that. But as a general spite, I think the Thai genre is a bit worse.
It seems to be getting worse.
Yeah, but it's mostly English and Australians. It's not only them. There's some Europeans mixed in there, the occasional American, but it's mostly English and Australians.
Yes, you can find any level for money. True, cheaper. It's just I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what half of these.
Yeah, yeah. No, I've seen it. Somebody's like sent me links and stuff, and they've been paying to check on vloggers, and I'm like, I don't want to know. They're not people I don't like. And I just said, no, I don't want to know that. It's not what I'm into.
Why are all doctors in this genre from England?
No, they're not. Because there's Australians doing it. There's a Dutch guy doing it. There's Swiss guy doing it. There's there's a couple, but predominantly the nastiest people and probably the majority of people are from the UK in this genre.
There's a Belgium doing it.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. Jigsaw, go away, come back as a Gaza. As I've posted to get new for me, I will. Flintstone Jim now. Ghost Pepper. Okay, now. What are you doing? 50 laps of the garden, Ghost Pepper?
Yeah, this last one killed me because I was really going hard in the gym. We got back in the gym beginning of December, I think, and I was smashing it. And I was getting ripped and getting in good shape, and then they took it away straight away. And it's I've got like a sort of a gym at home, but it's not the same.
No, it's not. But I don't think they should have closed the gyms. They should have just limited it to so many people per session.
And my gym's ridiculous. It's so spacious. You know, I go out and do my own workout on the mornings. I don't get anywhere. I've got like a big room to myself. But I understand some of the gyms are not like that.
Yeah, but if you go to the gym and you pay for your session or whatever you pay for, how long can you stay in that one day in the gym?
Oh, I pay like £70 a month. I can stay there 20 hours a day if I want to, or however long it's open. There's no limitations on my time. Is this the real Tony Barnes? I haven't seen him for a long time. Oh, okay.
The real one's got a spanner. Say that again, Gabriel. Sorry. How long can you stay there for?
From morning to night if I wanted to. I'm a member. So.
They should just restrict it for you to go for so many hours per day, so everybody gets like a session in. There's so many people per session.
I think the problem is if you look at some of the gyms like Pure Gym or something like that, they oversell the membership, so you can get a huge amount of people in there, and people want to go before work and after work. So it's I carry all my own shopping. I carry my shopping too. I carry 5 or 6 bags into the house on my own.
Mick does not. I don't like Jigsaw.
I like Jigsaw. I think it's funny.
At the minute, you're all right.
Fake pariah.
Is it the fake one?
Yeah, for sure. And we all know who the fake pariah is.
Okay. If you think he's fake.
Oh, I know he's fake. Yeah, should I
Well,
get rid of him?
Yeah.
Pariah and I kill you wouldn't. Pariah wouldn't go after me. You know, and it can look like there's a lot of people, but one person can just come in and out on the same accounts and make it look like a lot of people. That's how it is.
Fake Pariah unless he's on another account.
Did I sleep after the fight yesterday? Which fight? I didn't really have a fight yesterday. I had embarrassment with RL, and then Mike started shouting and kicked me.
Fake Stu D, as he usually sex texts with me when he is mobbing.
Should we try a piece Jigsaw up? He's always good fun when he's up his Jigsaw.
Say again, sorry.
Let's try a piece Jigsaw up to the panel.
The link and he can come up.
I think he's too heavy into the Jigsaw mindset.
Right, let's go for a test. Don't let dummy.
Okay. Have we got anything interesting to report from Barry's stream? Anybody in the chat? Anybody keeping an eye on it? You know, I'll be honest. I prefer streams where I can sort of dip in and out, but Mick's doing the stream because I didn't want to, and Mick's got a proper channel, so I know within a couple of weeks people will come back and Mick's channel will be big again. So I'd rather help Mick out until people like Seven or whoever come back to fill the chat up, and like Gaza and Man About Us. It'll take a few.
Cheap and most obvious are. It's quite a lot is in the chat that have always supporting me from day one.
You'll have lost subs. I unsub to you because I go through my subs every week, and if I've got people in there that are not doing anything, I take them off. So it'll take a couple of weeks for you to get the words around.
Yeah, and it will get back round again.
Yeah, for sure.
42
I think
minutes.
particularly late night. I mean, Barry sort of cornered that 10 p.m. slot. If you watch what happens on Barry, so when Barfine's live, Barry's chat's quieter. But as soon as Barfine's finished, he probably gets 20 or 30 from Barfine's, and it makes a difference. You notice it straight away.
Yeah, definitely makes a difference.
Yeah, you notice it. So I think there's people that like Barry's style because you just watch it from the chat and you can make your little comments and you don't have to give anything, right? You just watch it and just make the odd little shitty comment. But this is more interactive in here, and I think it's more communal, and I think people enjoy it when they give to it. But they're just a little bit apprehensive for what follows it.
Well, this community is disturbing. Someone threatened Steph earlier on a Honeycomb stream. Imagine that, someone threatening Steph. He's a nice guy. Good guy, like Steph.
There's a lot of subtext in there. I mean, I can sort of take from that. That's the reason why he's got his Jigsaw account on. I think Jigsaw being activated and Steph being threatened are probably not unrelated. Did you see what Steph did? I think maybe we discussed it yesterday. Oh, makes God for piss.
To Gaza, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I thought it was disgusting.
And it's not the first person he's done it to. He's done it to me, and he's done it to other people. You can't, and this is why I took the position I took with Barry. You can't have a stance on something and then only apply the rules to anything when it suits you. It's as simple as that.
I know, but people, you went on. You told them it was something to do with gas. Mike done it, and he just went, I don't care. If Gaz has got a problem, he can email me directly. No, that's the wrong attitude. Criminal behaviour.
Yeah, Steph's a dickhead. There's a reason why his channel's got 16,000 subs and less people are watching him than watches your streams.
Famous YouTuber. So how you do it, YouTuber? The truth is a fun and game until you cross the lines. Quite correct, Jigsaw. Quite correct.
Yeah.
Until it was a jacksaw. Steph crossed the line. Yeah, but he did. But to be fair, you egged him on to put it on at the same time.
Sorry, I just checked on Barry's, and he's just going at it. Fair play to him. You know, if you're gonna, he's only got a couple of ways he can go. He can disappear, come back apologetically, and try to be humble, which would be the morally righteous thing to do. But the people who attack you, they'll attack you the same. So it doesn't make any logistical or monetary sense to do that. So he's just come out fighting. And fair play. I don't have any issue with Barry. I wish him well. I just turn my back on it. I don't have anything to do with it.
Fuck what? Steph's hair growing back yet. Maybe I can get him to.
I'm laughing at what Bobby. Look what Bobby said. Stu was modded by Steph and banned within an hour, and I'm laughing because I know that's true. Bobby remembers everything. That was a long time ago.
Modded them banned. What happened to them? Rabbit the other day on Ben's. Rabbit the right to bed. He got a spanner. Half an hour later, he's banned.
Well, so I don't watch Ben, but you know, people that I know that do, and you know what it's like. If something particularly exciting is happening, or by somebody else's perception, it's exciting. They'll start tell you to start watching something. So I had a look, and he was like blaming Rabbit for trolling, and then he started banning Rabbit.
Yeah, somebody put something in the comments. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, Rabbit removed it. Yeah, bang! Rabbit got banned.
Yeah, but he was accusing Rabbit of being like one of his worst trolls.
Rabbit doesn't troll him. He winds him up, but he doesn't troll him.
Oh, well, he was accusing him of being. I mean, look, I would never take a strong position on who trolls and who doesn't, because I think people you don't think troll probably do. But Rabbit seems like a pretty solid guy. I think Jigsaw should come out and call out.
Still even with that comment, Jigsaw just I can't on the free stream yards.
Steph wants to play with the big boys. I am ready to watch you dance. I won't say that. Yeah.
I don't know. Tyler just done it.
Yeah. That was a bit naughty, Jigsaw. Although you know, it's
It's a known fact, but not on here.
Let him on. Let's have him on. Here he is, Steph Twalola. Steph, I haven't been kicked from any channel that I can think of. I have. I got kicked from Twitch's channel by Sam Waters. Other than that, I don't think I've been kicked from any channel.
Tyler, I make capital turn on you too. No loyalty. Yeah, it's being kicked from every channel. Well, to be honest, Steph, I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, it was a fake one anyway. But there's this perception that I've been banned from channels when I leave them and turn my back on them because of their behavior.
What? Because
ultimate. I left Ball Finds because of what he did in Krabby. I didn't want to go there, so I left. And then I left Barry because of what he did. So rather than telling the truth, they pretended I got banned from those channels.
Well, I'm banned off Steph's channel. He banned me.
Oh, I'm sure I'm banned from Steph's channel, but I never liked Steph, so that's different. Top up time. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Big Body 66. Hello. How are you? If it is, Steph, you can come up. And it's nice to see you guys. I've spoken to you for a long time. Link, if Gazza and Steph would like to press it. But I do think it's the fake Steph. Come on, Gazza, press the link. Who banned Steph? No one. It's the fake Steph. And Simon, I seen you getting timed out, mate, and I told him to stop it. I did try and bring you back in. I won't say you timed it out because I don't do that, but you were timed out by one of the moderators. And no, it wasn't Capio, and no, it wasn't Stu D. It wasn't Sheepan either.
If you keep going, Mick, there'll be no mods left for you to say it wasn't, then you figure it out.
I don't know why he timed it out, Simon. I did tell him not to.
I think he just did it for kicks.
Probably did. Patty Vloggers Vagabonds. Oh, Capio, you got a double premiere tonight.
How exciting. 12 lonely virgins talking about me. How exciting. It's every man's dream to have 12 lonely virgins.
Simon or CCWC, you're a cyber bully.
That's not CCWC. That's a Swiss simp ass kisser.
Simon banned me. I just timed him out. Yeah, there you go, Simon. He admitted it himself. There's no banning on it yet.
Where did Simon ban him?
I don't know. Part 2, stop 2.
That's amazing because I'm sure I banned D-Banks. He must have several accounts.
Why you? Kathy, I'll leave that ball in your corner.
Well, oh man, we have this conversation quite regularly. You're hated by nice people. I'm hated by cunts. So it depends how you look at that. I want to be disliked by these dickheads. I don't want them to like me. You do too much nibbling, fat boy. There's not. Why is this? Is Jesse on block?
Simon, I think he will, mate. To be honest.
Is Bobby and Simon actually fighting? Are Bobby and Simon actually fighting, or are they just there for kicks?
No, they've been fighting, but as soon as Simon spoke before, Bobby timed them out.
No, I saw him being timed out, but I just assumed Bobby was taking the piss.
Cheers for that, Cheaper. Much appreciated. The Sky Engineer here. Lol, Capio.
Oh, am I the Sky Engineer? I don't think I knew. Yeah, I was a Sky Engineer, then I was a mortgage advisor. Well, I've had a few jobs since my time. I was a delivery boy. You know, I'd like to see back here, and I believe he's lurking around, but I don't know if it's a real one. Jeff Northcote.
I've not seen Jeff or spoke to Jeff for months.
Bobby said he's around. I've seen people with his name, but the two funniest people together, Jeff Northcote's joke. There's only me and Bobby laughing at them. I find his jokes hilarious.
Cheers, Joe. Cheers, Simon. For Simon, I'm still going to say it. Get rid of the car. You're going to lose your street cred with a baby seat in the back.
I don't understand this thing that people have a baby, then they need to get like a fucking SUV. I mean, I have a big car, but that's because I wanted it. I wouldn't feel the need to have one just because. Why are babies so big? You've got a pushchair and a really small human being. Why do you need so much room?
Yeah, Simon's only got a little car, but it's the engine
what does he have?
The AMG.
Well, yeah. Why couldn't you get a kid in that?
Right?
Why couldn't you get a kid in a pushchair in there? I don't
you can
understand
get a pushchair in it, but
you're taking a piss, right?
Yeah, I am taking the piss, but sometimes I've done it. A lot of people have done it. You've been driving along, nice steady speed. Baby's fast asleep, so it doesn't sound like the baby's awake. So you think you're on your own. Next thing you know, you get a knobhead next to you, fucking revving the ass out of it, and you're tempted just to put your fucking foot down, just to piss all over them. Then you realise you've got the baby in the back.
So just to clarify, you're driving along in your Mercedes AMG. You're at the traffic lights. So you've been working hard for 10 years. You've got your money, you've got your Mercedes. And there's some little dickwad in his Vauxhall Corsa next to you with his fat spoiler. I you up in his Burberry cap, and you feel the need to put your foot down to prove that your car that costs more than his house is faster than him, to show your alpha male status.
Yeah, you do that on the other.
No. I used when I was young. I used to drive far more aggressively than I do now. I don't see the point anymore. I really don't.
So did I.
It's funny because my wife's gonna take a test when it all gets back, and she did like the theory testing, the online apps. And one of the questions was if somebody pulls out on you, and you have to brake suddenly, how should you react? And there was like option 1, stay calm and keep your distance. Option 3, report the number. Option 2, flash your lights and gesture aggressively.
She put option 2.
Option 2. She's been watching me. She said, "Oh, this is what you do." So I was laughing that you put that down. Oh, I do apologize, bar girls and hookers. Yeah, I don't drive a fast car. I have what would be classified as a middle-aged, middle-class family car. But, I like to be sat upright. I like to be sat high and just chill out on the road because I don't see the point anymore. You just get pulled up. I got done for speeding. There's a road between here and Leeds, and it was a summer's day. And it's like a bypass, and you can see it's flat. You can see at least 2 miles. So there's no traffic. There's nothing. It's 9 o'clock at night in the summer's evening. Beautiful, perfect conditions. And I did 85 in a 60 zone. Okay, it's speeding. 84, sorry, it's speeding, of course. But it just wasn't dangerous at all. I got a £900 fine and 4 points on my license. See you later, cheaper. It's just not worth speeding. They just kill you now. It's not worth it.
Real Northcote in Barry's chat. I've just seen it, mate.
I've just looked in Barry's chat. All I can see is message deleted, message deleted, message deleted. You know who's one of the nicest guys in the genre? I can see him in there. London Chinese cabbie. What a nice guy he is.
Who?
A London Chinese cabbie.
Yeah.
Lovely guy. Really nice guy. There are some really nice guys. I would say the majority of people are nice guys. It's just the shit stains that just talk loudly. Yeah. The problem with Land Rovers, I mean, they're nice, but the problem with anything like that now, if you do it through the company, the tax is just ridiculous. They don't want you to drive anything like that. There's no real advantage to having a company car these days, or putting a car through a company. They just tax it.
London Chubby Defender body guy is a. I don't really go into that.
Yeah, if you put it down as a pool car, it's different. You can get it if it's his own business, and he doesn't have people looking over his shoulder. It's different, but it depends on the size of the company and whether you're getting watched for your tax and stuff like that. I have to be careful because he's in trading. Your tax is very clear and it's very transparent, so you can get away with little things on the side. And what the game I'm in, it's not as clear and it's not as easy to calculate your tax and stuff like that. So you have to be careful. Hands B, I'm sure you do. I won $1 million.
Don't we all?
I was talking to Stu D and old man earlier that I think it was like a big lottery win today, a big lottery, and they were buying tickets, and people buy more tickets when it's 70 million instead of 10 million. What's the point? If it's the normal thing is 10 million, look, your biggest variable to winning the lottery is winning the lottery, right? Because you're like 13 or 16 million to 1 or something. So the chances are you're never going to win it. So I mean, to up your game just because it's 70 million instead of 10 million, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, big ups, Judy. Jesus.
Oof. Cheers, Judy. Much appreciated, man. Thank you. Nick £2 out of Wellstones. Changed your account.
Is Raider here? I've got him on block, so I don't know where he is.
Raider was here. Yeah, he is.
I have to look into StreamYards to see him.
No bread now for the weekend for us.
It's funny because Raider is one of the biggest cunts there is. One of the worst, actually. But he can be a perfectly reasonable, nice and witty guy in the chat. But he just chooses. It's not like he has to behave like that. Like some of them, they really have nothing except that spite. That's all they've got. Raider enjoys it. He chooses to be like that.
Simon Beach, I will donate. Capio, what's your 16-digit visa number?
Yeah.
I rob Stu D's piggy bank when he saves Patio.
Mike's a little bit needy this evening. He's probably going to go through quite a lot of accounts. That was me, Hans B.
We are discussing Capio on Global FM. That's nice.
Yeah. Who cares? I don't know why they think I care. That's the bit that amuses me. I think if they think they're going to trigger... You know what really triggered me yesterday?
What?
I was arguing with RL. He's so fucking stupid. You know, like I'll be stood in the queue at a supermarket or something, and the lady's just taking too long to pack the bags. Or that's the kind of stuff that annoys me. He's so fucking stupid. I was getting irritated by how fucking stupid his answers were. That genuinely triggered me yesterday.
TY Cobb, I am here, mod me up. It's just a... Oh, I don't know.
I would like to make a valid comment that isn't targeted at anybody in particular, if I may. But you've already asserted that it's valid, Gaza. Shouldn't that be everybody else's decision rather than your own?
Gaza, you may proceed.
There's quite a few trolls. Ben Hill's here. TY Cobb's a funny troll because he'll sit and chat all night, sort of behaving, and then he just
coming over as folks to. Okay, old man. Thanks, Jess. I'm crying now. Rabbit, hello, sir.
Why can't I? Oh, I've got top chat on. You know what I've noticed? You know when you put top chat on, it leaves the people who have channels. It leaves them out. Like Josh on La La Land and NDTVI, I can never see him.
Strange.
I've noticed it. It must be something to do with the way it's coded. That the people that are like more famous, that should be easier to see in the chat, they get hidden.
I know Simon seen that. He did.
Oh, fucking! He's such a fucking idiot, that guy.
He whooped your ass, Capio. He whooped your ass.
Jesus. But he actually did annoy me because he's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, I know I would. He triggered you, Capio. He triggered you.
He did. It's actually true. He did. It's one of the... Like, Mike, I just shout at Mike because he doesn't let you speak. He just fucking shouts and he's got a loud mic. But... I don't know. You know, I don't have the patience for somebody like Arnold. I couldn't. 5 minutes talking to him, I'd just lose my temper.
There's some people I can't bear to listen to. I've got to switch off.
There's some. I mean, look, I'm not the most exciting guy in the world. There's a reason why I don't have a channel. But some of them, they think they're really. I think if there's 4 or 5 people on the chat, then I'm okay. I'm not somebody to lead a channel. It's just not for me. But If there's 4 or 5 people, I can contribute. But some of those guys that have been around a long time that are just dull beyond belief. They think they're interesting just because they've been around a long time.
Right. I find it amusing that in today's society, people don't have money to the kid situation, status in society, feel intelligent.
Sorry, I was laughing at Simon Beach. Yeah, fucking RL's like Beetlejuice of fucking Bitcoin. Type it 3 times and fucking RL appears. Look, Jesse's a cunt, but that's actually quite funny. I'll give him that one. Fair play. Well, if it's funny, it's funny. It doesn't matter where it comes from.
Rabbit, you coming up?
Gaza, extend your point, Gaza. I think that I'm not sure if that's you're talking to me or you're talking to Simon, but extend your point. Explain it on here.
Please address my question, Capio.
Come on here and tell me it in the context so I understand exactly what you're saying. And then I'll do so. So I don't understand the context in what you're asking me. I understand your question, but everything's contextual, right?
Your channel is dead without RL. Guys are enjoying reading thoughts. Industrial society and the future of drinking tonight. Oh, fucking hell. Gaza, get your ass up here. Press the link. Don't be hiding in the cheap seats.
Ben Hill, we've had this conversation many times before, and you've agreed with me, so I don't really understand. Why do trolls get triggered about being called a troll? It's like me being triggered for saying that I'm a middle-aged, middle-class man. Should I be offended by that? You are a troll, Ben Hill. Yeah, but being a turd is somebody's perception, right? So some of the nastiest guys I've ever met are rich guys. I used to work in Zagreb in Croatia, and is he the richest guy? He's certainly up there. One of the richest guys I've ever met. He was from Kosovo originally. He had nothing. He had polio as a kid. He couldn't walk very well, and some experiences he had that made him a bit edgy. And he got to Holland and got through his master's degree. Very smart guy, but just a real nasty piece of work. And I'm not talking about nasty that we know. I mean real nasty, like clicks his finger and things happen in Godfather movies. Those kind of guys. He was a horrible guy, but he was happy. He did whatever he wanted. So this thing about karma and that kind of stuff, I'm not convinced by it.
Sarah was triggered 2 nights ago. You made an 8-hour stream. Everybody gets
Ben Hill. Ben Hill. Let's establish why I consider you a troll. So, evening, Jen. Nice to see you.
Big Jim even said.
So the second I started modding for Barry, you kept lying and saying that I banned you to get me demodded. I mean, that would be the actions of a troll. So if you act in a certain way, that you become that person, right? I think we've already agreed that was a troll activity. So why do you get offended for me to call you a troll?
You can't tell me.
Where's Gaza going? Is he coming up?
I don't know. Wait, there's nobody backstage.
I think because Simon won't fight with me, he wants to fight with me. Told me 10 minutes, 40 minutes ago.
Oh, good, Cap, you're not here to argue with you.
What? I'm not arguing with you. I'm just you questioned why I call you a troll. I give you an answer. If you can tell me what I said isn't true, then feel free. I just clicked on Barry's chat, and I'm still a member there. I don't know. I think it expires in like 2 or 3 days.
I'm still a member there, but it doesn't go till the 11th of next month.
Well, nothing. I don't give a shit if I get a spanner thing. I didn't have any spanners until a few months ago. I couldn't care less.
Gaz is here now. Gaz is back.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, let's see what it's got to say. Ben Hill, yeah, that's probably the first time we agree. Does it TY Cup? Well, why do you need freedom? What is it to be afraid of? There's nothing to be afraid of in this job. Don't be afraid of middle-aged men who think they're scary by messaging people on Facebook. It's nothing to be afraid of. Burden yourself of the fear. Emancipate yourself. If you met these guys in a pub, you wouldn't be afraid of them. If you met these guys walking down the street, you wouldn't be afraid of them. So don't be afraid of them as they masturbate into a sock in a shitty little one-bedroom flat. Don't be afraid of these guys.
It's hard to get banned on baddies when you have an army badge.
I can never work Darren out. I couldn't work out if he had clear grievances with Barry, but I couldn't work out if it was just his persona that he talked in quite an aggressive manner. I think he's Irish or Northern Irish, and sometimes they just sort of talk like that. Or if he was trolling him, I couldn't quite work it out. I suspect this is a fake pancake lens. I'll soon find out. Just bear with me. I'll soon know by his next comment. If his next comment has the word Capio in it.
Boss bitch. Sorry, bitch. Judy looks up at everyone.
Hi, boss bitch.
Is it the real pancake lens? Because whoever it is asking for the link.
Well, tell him to respond to my question if it is.
Pancake lens. Respond to Capio's private message. It's the real one, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay, it's him. Yeah, it is him. Yeah.
Paste. There's the fans. Welcome.
I wonder if he had a sport chat tonight. I forgot about it. I think he does his sport things on a Friday.
No, he's only. No, it's just a Saturday, doesn't he? After Cambo. Cambo does one.
Saturday?
I think Cambo does Saturday morning. Then Pancake Lens comes on in the afternoon.
Okay.
So he was going to lose that foot. I seen Rich Bang's clip on him the other day.
I don't know any of these Philippines guys. I'm not familiar, but I saw the video on Rich Banks. I find Rich Banks' videos funny, and I think he's a reasonable and fair guy.
Let's Bangkok travel.
Jesus Christ, why have I come up as Bangkok travel?
It is. I don't know, mate. That's what's come up as.
I know.
How are you?
Well, you can change it yourself, right?
Yeah, I know. I think I'm on a different phone. That's why. Just a quick question. Sorry, Tyler. I don't know whether. How are you anyway? How is life?
Not too bad, mate. Same shit, different fucking day. What it's like.
Don't I know it? Just a quick question. Is anybody? I don't know whether you've been talking about Barry because I've only just woke up. But is anybody seeing the conversation between Barry and this woman? This apology?
No.
No. What is it? I didn't know it existed. I'll be honest. I'm staying away from it. But tell us.
Well. If nobody's seen it, watch Cambo's live stream tomorrow morning.
Oh, so basically, Pancake Lens's entire reason for coming here was to advertise Cambo's live stream. Starting at 9 a.m. UK time.
No, it's the fact that I have seen it, and apparently Barry's going to be on Cambo's live stream. So I don't want him to know that I've seen it. So I just want to pull him about it tomorrow.
Yeah, he'll never find out that you've said it on here, I'm sure. What do you mean you just woken up? It's 11 a.m. You're having an old man's nap?
Yeah. I've been busy all day, so because I've been busy all day, I have to have a nap every now and again. You know what it's like, But it's the first time I've been on Thailand Mix channel.
Oh, no worries. Thanks very much for coming.
Sorry, mate. I just I was like I say, I woke up and somebody says, "Oh, how many?" I says, "How many live streams are going?" And he says, "Oh, there's 2. There's Club Fillers and Thailand Mix."
Steph Traveller in live has put in the comments, BT is a troll.
Oh, is that the real Steph Travel, the one that called the police on me?
I'm sorry, it was me. I couldn't help it. I haven't timed anybody out all evening. Well, that's not true. I banned a few trolls, but I couldn't help it. I've got like some compulsion when Steph turns up to fucking ban him. I do apologize. I'm abusing my power.
No. I'm just asking. I'm just asking if that's the real Steph, the one that called the police on me 2 Sundays ago.
Well, if you're a troll, he's a grass.
Oh, he is a grass. He's a grass. Oh, he's an out and out grass. The only way he can deal with people is either to report the channels, which he's done to many people.
What stupid he just wrote in the chat.
What one subscriber said probably real. Yeah. Well, I think the real one's just been banned off Barry's, so he's probably come over here to carry on as well. So
no, he doesn't get banned.
One subscriber, it's not the real one. I think we can all guess who it is.
He doesn't get banned. He just gets timed out, which pisses a lot of people off.
On New Year's Eve, I have a lot of memory of this, but people have told me I just timed him and RL incessantly all evening, and I was on there about 9 hours. So I was just timing them out every 5 minutes. And they just stayed. They wouldn't go. They just kept coming back every 5 minutes for me to time them out again.
Okay.
BT is a bit of a bitch, but on the grand scale, nah. I don't know what that means.
Who said that?
Gaza. I think he's sort of. I think there's some love in there somewhere. I think that's Gaza's appreciation.
Well, what the Brummie fan? The Brummie fan. Now, I don't even. I'm glad you translate what Gaza says because I can't understand him because he's a yam yam. He's a fucking yam yam.
He just typed that up there. Is yam yam specific to a certain part of Birmingham? Because he
from the Black Country lot, all the Wolverhampton, Dudley, and all that. They're all yam yams. They talk. I like queen cakes. I like jam donuts as well. Like we come from Birmingham. They talk dead slow as if they got like serious problems. Well, that's how Gaza talks. I like cream cakes. I like jam donuts. I do.
You gotta say Birmingham properly. I'm from Birmingham.
Yeah, that's it. They talk dead slow, don't they? You know what I mean? The proper yam yams. Proper yam yams.
I think Gaz is somewhat unexcited by your critique of him. I could tell you what he said, but you can...
I can read what he says. Oh, hang on. What? Hang on. It's Winson Green, is it? The prison? Ain't that in central Birmingham as well? Don't start, trust me. Gaza, come on.
Gaz has taken his Jigsaw account off, but he hasn't taken his Jigsaw head off. Chill out, Gaz. It's Friday night. Enjoy yourself. It's all fun and games.
He either lives in. He's either a yam yam or he comes from Aston. I'm not sure which one yet. I think it's Aston. He's a closet Villa fan.
That's a bit harsh.
Yam yams talk for 5 minutes before making a point. I thought they were Scousers talk. I thought Scousers do that.
I think that is Internet Monster. Steph is the tightest bastard ever. Doesn't even press go live on StreamYard, just shares the offline stream onto Streamlabs. Rabbit, I mean, there's two things. You're Scottish, so you're famed for how tight you are, but you don't even pay for your fucking StreamYards.
Hey, have you seen Rabbit's moustache? Being serious. I ain't being funny, but my ex-missus has got a better moustache than he's got. Serious. You know.
I think we need to have a minute silent because he shaved it. Have a minute silence for Rabbit.
Is he shaved? He never shaved it. He never
Yeah,
shaved it.
He
I
did. It's
heard-
excommunicated.
No, I heard he put some milk on it and his cat licked the fucker off. Because I'm telling you, he didn't need to shave
Stick your head out the window when it's windy, boy.
it.
Did you mod Big Jim?
Yeah.
Hello, Big Jim. Hello, you woolly back.
Who the fuck's he gonna boot?
Big Jim. Big Jim would probably boot me because he's a woolly back.
No, but I saw Old Man. I can't remember which channel it was on, but Old Man timed out Big Jim last time, so Big Jim owed him one.
Oh, is that what it was for?
Yeah, I can't remember where it was. This is how these bastards are.
He just messaged me. So, okay, mate, about 5 minutes. I'll come on. Nice one, Gaza. Come back as Gaza Sweden now, not fucking trigger happy.
No, he's got his trigger head on. I don't think there's any coming back from this. I think.
Hey, Thailand Mick,
Yes, mate.
I've heard a rumour.
What?
I've heard that you've got an ex-missus a bit like my ex-missus.
Be careful, she's in the chat.
No, I'm being serious. I've heard you. No, take it as a compliment, mate. Because
Well-
I've heard you've got an ex-missus like my ex-missus, an absolute fucking nutter that you get on really well with.
Oh, she's off her fucking head, mate.
Isn't it brilliant, though, when you get one of them?
She doesn't give a fuck, mate. If you ask her the question, she'll answer it honestly. And if it offends you, it's your fault, not hers.
Yeah, well, but the thing is, does she drop you in the shit as much as mine drops me in the shit?
With your kids in general,
No.
yes.
No, I meant with everyone.
No, she doesn't really, no.
Oh, I tell you what, I did a live stream once, right? Seriously, and she rang me up. And I think the live stream's still out there somewhere, but she rang me up. So I've answered the phone to her. And I just happened to talk about some things that you shouldn't be talking about. She's gone and gave all my history out. I've seen your police record. I'm like, shut your fucking gob. I'm saying, she's going on. And I'm like, shut up. Drop me right. She drops me in it. I don't even allow her to. If she rings me while I'm on live stream, I'll switch her off.
Well, I was speaking to her a couple of weeks ago, she said to me, give me one of them blue spanner things. I went, why do you want one of them? She went, so when Gaz is pissing me off with his moan and I can time him out. I thought he wanted it for.
Is she a woolly back or a scouser?
Woolly back, mate.
A woolly back. Ooh,
Yeah.
What's a woolly back? I've heard the expression, but I don't know where it refers
It's a plastic scouser. It's they live on the other side of the river.
Oh, she's got an article. No, she's not
Like
from that
Jan-
side. No. She's not from Jerk in the Bed, the Whittle.
Oh, she ain't from the Wirral.
No. She's not far from. I'm not going to say where she's from, but she's not far. Yeah, there she is. She's in the chat now. Possibly.
Yeah, don't dox her for God's sake. She'll kill you. But
She's got an article, even though I won't call her by her first name. I'll always say bitch, because if I call her the first word, she thinks she's all high and mighty, so it doesn't get done.
Tranmere is the only place I've ever been involved in any football violence.
where?
Tranmere. It's the only place. I
Why?
went there. No, we went there and it was snowing. And remember that guy, Dave Chandler? Can you remember him?
No, but go on.
He had that really long throat. Like before Rory Delap had it, he had it before him. And we went there, and Middlesbrough were a Premier League side at the time, and we had Christian Ziga and Karen Bono, good players, and they beat us, but they were just fucking trading constantly. We had goals disallowed, and they had this Chandler guy that had cutouts so he could run for like 20 meters for his throw. He was running from the stadium, from the stand, and then drying on the towel. And then when we were doing it, they weren't giving us any special favors. And I've never left the ground so pissed off. And then some guy just started on me for no reason other than you, and I just headbutted him. It's my only ever experience of football violence. I'd already lost my temper before I said it, before I even saw him.
I didn't even know Tranmere had any fans. I went there to watch Leicester once on a Friday night. I think it was a bank holiday Friday, and it might have been Good Friday. We travelled up on the Friday to watch the game. I didn't even know they had any fans.
They had I tell you what they had. You know, the vocal element. I remember they were like behind the goal. They were all like teenagers. They must have been like cheaper tickets for teenagers or something. But they were all like their scary fans were like 13-year-olds shouting at us.
Sounds a bit like Everton. That does. Scary fans of fucking teenagers. Sounds like Everton.
Nick, I'll tell you my favorite ever away game. Maybe no, not my favorite, but it's certainly in the top 5. We beat Everton when Juninho came back the second time. We beat you 3-2. I think it was the last game of the season. It's the hottest day I ever remember in England. We went to Southport in the morning, and then we drove across to Liverpool. It was like 38, 39 degrees. It was crazy hot. It was hot as hell.
What
and
the
we
fuck
beat
did
you.
you Southport for?
I don't know. I think it was that hot. We just thought we'd go to the beach. I have no idea. I don't know. It was a long time ago. So we went to Southport in the morning, got pissed up, and then we had like a guy taxi driver with a mini bus taking us wherever we wanted to go. And went there, and then we beat you guys 3-2. Juninho absolutely rinsed you.
Okay.
And is it true, Capio, that you're a monkey hanger?
It's not true, no. Who told you that?
Fucking, well, who were it? Somebody on a live stream says that you were a monkey hanger. And I'm like, no, I'm sure he's not.
Somebody used to say that, actually. I'm trying to remember who it was.
Yeah, honestly, somebody said to me on a live stream that you were a monkey hanger. And I'm like, no, he's not. Because, yeah, honestly, I'm not joking. For anybody who doesn't know, I'm not being racist there. A monkey hanger is somebody from Hartlepool. Back in,
I lived there for about a year, but that was like as an adult in my 20s.
Yeah. Back in I think it was 18. It was during the Battle of Trafalgar. There was a ship found off the coast of Hartlepool. Everybody was dead except for a monkey, and they swore blind that the monkey was a spy. So they hung it in the town square. So
Yeah.
they're known as the monkey hangers.
Yeah, and if you go to the rugby club there, they have like a statue of a monkey. It's a strange little town.
It's a shithole.
Guys, be nice, please. Be nice. And yeah, it is a shithole. Yeah.
Chip off the old block, son. Capio. She'll lift them in your arsehole, mate. Don't worry about it.
Well, I tried to hide that comment, but somebody approved it before I got a chance. Okay, I'm gonna get a.
She can see it anyway, even if you delete it. She's got a spanner.
Oh, she might. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Who cares? Who cares what you think, Gaza? Because I don't. Boss bitch. Oh, okay. That's your ex, isn't it? You just told me that's your ex. Oh shit!
I apparently spent several hours talking to her on New Year's Eve, but I have no memory of it whatsoever. That was absolutely.
Should I call her Mrs. Boss Bitch or just Boss Bitch?
No, just call her bitch.
Just call her bitch.
Look what she just put. He can say what he wants. It doesn't bother her, mate. She will fucking rip them in your arsehole.
I'll just call her BB. Or DD, whatever, anyway.
No, don't say DD. She thinks you got a big pair of boobies. Nah, I'm joking.
She has got a pair of tits. You and Jim. That's a big pair of tits. You and Jim.
Well, I got told your mother used to be a weightlifter.
Yeah.
So a fucking dumbbell like you.
Yeah, that's right. Is that the best you got come back there or what?
At the minute, mate, I've had a few months off, haven't I? This is my first live stream back properly. So
right, okay.
I'm just taking it slow,
Got it on in the background, so seed.
Bitch, but I'm so good at it. That's fucking. I'll agree with you there.
I see this afternoon you got the blame for everything, Capio. Just change the subject a minute.
Capio gets the blame for everything anyway. So
Sorry, what was that being blamed for?
Everything. You got the blame for everything.
Everything. What related? You mean related to Barry?
Yeah, you was trying to sink his ship.
Oh, Barry. Oh, you mean by Barry? Barry blamed me.
Yeah. You were trying to sink his ship.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
You tried to take over his channel and sink his ship.
So what we have is a very unintelligent man trying to deflect the blame because he knows that the trolls have a bit of an interest in me. So we have an unintelligent man trying to deflect the blame for his appalling behavior.
Yeah.
And you know what? Many people, including you, asked me what I'm doing helping that guy. And it was a fair question, but I felt sorry for him. In all truth, I felt sorry for him because he was being targeted unfairly at sometimes. But
See, I told you you wanted to spend at the time, guys. Out his time out now.
yeah, I realized what kind of person he was when he started trying to deflect blame. I've seen other vloggers do it, but I saw him do it a couple of times, and he's just not a man. His financial incapability is his own concern. I don't worry about that. But I saw what sort of a person he is in the last month or so, and we were leaving anyway. And when I say we, I mean several of us. We were already done. You know that anyway. I'd already told you.
Yeah, no, because you'd said to me before that it was getting boring.
Yeah, I'd cancelled my membership. In fact, I was going to cancel it on New Year. It took me by surprise on New Year when the order renewed. I'd cancelled long before, and I'd barely been there this month. I'd bored of it, and I didn't like some of the things he'd said. But he's one of those guys. He talks about positivity and all that kind of stuff, but it's all bullshit. He doesn't understand. He doesn't understand why in his 50s, when he should be established, when you should have your mortgage paid and all that, why he's scraping around. And it's because of how he is. I tried to help him. I genuinely tried to help him, and he never got it because he couldn't tell who was trolling him and who wasn't. He used to say things that were like just ridiculous, just utterly ridiculous. And unfortunately, that's what he is. There's a reason why people end up where they end up.
Yeah, but answering Identa's thingy where he says Barry has 70, but nearly no, Barry has 70 in his. Where was it? Oh, hang on. Sad thing is Barry has 70 people in the chat. Doesn't seem to have lost any subs. Identa, I think you'll notice that he might have 70 in the chat, but he doesn't have 70 chatting, and also, I haven't seen one donation tonight at all. Not one.
Can I just make one ground? Can I make one ground rule when addressing ident? We have to call him identicunt.
Identicunt.
Yeah, I know. I won't. Just me. I won't use that last word. But yeah, that's just me.
Yeah. So let's just establish Barry is all around money. So I think he had 57 in his membership. I guess I don't know any information. I mean, he probably reacted to Will Stone lying in his chat earlier, saying that I don't know if it's a fake identikit or not. I've no idea, but it was probably Wilson was lying in his chat earlier, telling people that he was lying about his payments and stuff. That was bullshit. Wilson made that up, but that's what Wilson does. But Barry's chat is about Tuna Kahuna. It's about Patrick Daniels. It's about It's Andy. It's about Mr. Dumpy. It's about Jeff Northcote, and that's it.
Yeah, but hang on. Let me just put one thing across though, Capio. One of them that you've just named there wants absolutely nothing more to do with him at all. I've spoke to him at length, and he wants nothing more to do with him. He's cancelled his subscription. I even know the date that it finally runs out, and he wants nothing more to do with him at all.
But I know what you're talking about, but it's not only him. My point is with the exception of maybe Tuna, I don't think he's got any big backers left. Patrick, I haven't seen Patrick donate once this month. His membership will be down to, this is my guess, I think he's maybe around 30, late 30s now. He was at 57. He's certainly lost a lot of members this month. It's pretty obvious. And that was before any of this. You could just see it kind of lost its momentum. I wasn't putting any effort into it.
Internet monster, welcome.
I would suspect he had at the most 15 members next month, at the most. And you're talking £10 in his back pocket by the time it's finished. Unless Barfine's renewed.
I've cancelled mine.
Yeah, well, I think most of us have. I cancelled long before that.
I was never a member of the Green Army, just on record. I was never a member.
As a cheapskate, I went for the 99p option.
I was a member of the Blue Army, always have been. Will never be a member of the Green Army. So,
You remember the Blue Army?
yeah.
No, you're not. I've only got one member, which is Capio.
No, the Blue Army is Leicester City, mate. Sorry, yeah, I didn't know there were. And they've only probably got one member.
Stu D's is cancelled.
Yeah, there's a lot cancelled, but you'll see there's a lot cancelled, but they'll still show up as being members until the membership runs out.
I think mine runs out on the 11th, I think, next month.
Yeah. So a lot have cancelled, but you'll still see them popping up. But a lot won't even chat because they're carrying the badge. So a lot won't even chat.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, that's true. And let's point out, so he had 57 members. I could account for at least 20 of them between 4 or 5 people. So it got to a point where his membership was cheaper than sending a super chat. Yeah. So people were using it to troll people.
But what people don't realise is if anybody watched his live stream this afternoon and heard what he said about him and this lady, trust me, if you don't believe anything else, trust me on this. A lot of what he said was lies. Let's just leave it there.
What do you mean about what he said about the lady?
No, about what he said that he's had that conversation in Messenger with that lady. Oh, I've got it on good authority by talking to the lady that what he said is bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
Yeah. Don't say no more then, because you can have your say in the morning.
No. I'm hoping he comes on in the morning. I don't think he will, because I've actually got the conversation from the lady without unedited. Whether he's got it edited, but I've got it unedited. She threatened him all the way through with legal action. She's threatened him all the way through the conversation with legal action. She's not at no point in that conversation does it sound like she's friends with him and she's happy with him. In no point in that conversation.
Mm-hmm. Will we see this conversation tomorrow, or don't you want to say?
Oh yeah, I mean, if I'll have to edit her name out and everything else, but yeah, I'll quite happily put it out there. It ain't about me, so I ain't bothered. But I don't think he'll come on, and I don't think he'll come on and face me over the questions that I want to ask him.
Look, I spoke to Cambo and I said you're probably better avoiding it, but I guess a fuck, you know.
I haven't spoke to Cambo. I only said that Cambo's because I got told that he's coming on Cambo's tomorrow. So that's the only reason I said Cambo's. But if Cambo don't allow him on, then that's Cambo. It's Cambo's live stream. If Cambo doesn't let him on, that's up to Cambo. But if he doesn't let him on, I will happily. If anybody wants to message me, I'll happily give them the conversation. I will happily give it to them and let them draw their own conclusions. But at no point does she sound very happy in that conversation with him. She sounds, well, she basically says that all the way through it, that she's going to the authorities and he had no right to use private photos.
And I don't blame her.
Oh, she can't do anything to him. He's in the UK, so it's sort of like it's like
no, but the only reason he apologised, as far as I can see, he's apologised once in the old conversation, and the only reason he apologised was because she threatened him with legal action, and she actually reported him to YouTube, and that's the only reason. I
have a slightly different take on that. Do you know why I think he apologised to her? So, because the only thing he cares about is donators, right? Who he thinks are still his donators. I think he apologized to her for their benefit, so he could show them that he apologized. So that's what I think.
But he only apologized once. Yeah, in the old conversation.
But I don't think he cares about apologizing to that lady. I think he just wants to be seen to have apologized to her.
Yeah, but on the live stream, this is the thing that pissed me off. On the live stream, he kept saying that him and her are fine. You know, I mean, one particular thing she actually says is that if you think you're getting famous online, you should study the law. And then he says, "I'm sorry for my actions." And then she says about going. Then she says about going to the police. So, you know, he made one apology, but she still said after he apologised about going to the police. So she's not even accepted his apology.
Sorry, I've had a couple of gins, let's say it, and this is the madness that I love about this genre. So you've got identicant arguing with identicant, and they're calling each other bastards or whatever, and then they say goodnight, and he says goodnight, Jeff Northcote. Everybody's just insulting everybody else under different names. It's just absolute madness, this genre.
Fucking hell. Oh, yeah. I said that you did not block him on Facebook. Josh, hello, welcome.
Is that the real Josh? Has he got a whip in his hand?
I don't know.
I was sent a picture from Josh's stream earlier, and that guy has gone racy, man. I couldn't watch it because my missus was in the background, but it looked very pretty young ladies. Fair play, your streams. I can't watch them for obvious reasons, but your streams look like they're doing the business.
Yeah.
I used to like when Josh used to come in here. I guess he's too famous to do that now, but I used to like him when he'd come in here and troll you a lot, and you'd all bite.
Oh, he used to troll me hard so at the beginning.
Yeah.
Then after they got blocked on here, after that night, I went on his channel, said hello to him, to the chat, and ding, I got banned. I got timed out.
I was the only one who used to defend Josh on here because I thought he was funny. But you got triggered by him.
Yeah.
Speaking of trigger, Gaza, get yourself up. It's full of rage this evening. Okay, I'm just gonna get another drink. I'll be back.
That's that usage of vocabularies beyond the. Yeah, okay. Sorry.
I used to do that. Pancake, read them out loud. I've learnt not to right now.
Yeah, it's all right. I started reading it and then I thought, oh, hang on, he's insulting him. I better shut up, otherwise it sounds like I am. So, yeah.
I have 3 good teeth altogether, but they're good.
You must have. Hey, mate, you must have loved last night's result, didn't you?
Do I, mate? I've not even checked it, to be honest.
You must. No, I mean, you must have loved Liverpool getting beat by Burnley. Come on, after 3 years of not losing a toe.
I don't even know they were playing, mate. I've not checked.
Yeah, they were playing Burnley. They got beat 1-0 by a penalty, which never was a penalty, but you know.
My daughter's introduced me to fucking hell, Netflix. So I was sat there last night for like 9 hours just watching film after film after film after film.
Oh, you ain't by any chance watched that Beyond the Wire?
No, not yet. Josh, is that you?
Yes, it's me.
Oh, Josh, how are you? Long time no speak.
Good. How are you? What's up, you guys?
Not too bad. I haven't seen it now. I will watch it.
It's watchable. That's all I'll say. I watched it.
Action films and
that's what that is. It's about it's a war. It's basically a war film, but it is full of action. It's full of action all the way through.
Because I watched it. What did I watch? I watched Rogue Warfare. Then it went to be continued. So I found the second part. Watched that for 2.5 hours. Then I went to be continued. And for fuck's sake. Then the next one was on for like an hour and 45 minutes.
No. I watched the film the other day and couldn't even understand it after I watched it. I think it was Tenant or something like that. That inverted bullets. Everything goes backwards in time. And oh my God, what a weird film that was.
So.
And I just missed Josh. Josh was on the chat.
Oh, where's he gone?
I was going to ask him about his stream.
How are you? Oh, where's he gone? Gaza, 3, 2.
Yeah, I'm here, man. So who have we got? Who have we got on the panel? Is that? Sorry, I just need to confirm. Is that Josh that we're speaking to now?
Yes, it's Josh.
Oh,
Is that
Josh.
Josh? Is that Josh that was speaking to me?
Long time no see. Long time no speak. Josh,
Yeah, long time no see. How you guys doing, man?
Yeah, long time no speak. How you doing, man? Are you okay?
I'm doing all right. How are you guys doing? How you guys
Good. And what do you think about your latest strategy in your?
Gets us straight up for the kill. Here we go.
No, I'm just asking a fucking Capio, please.
I'm sure it's going to be a delightful, well-intended, positive question, Gaza.
I'm trying to be polite and nice. I'm just asking Josh in a nice way. What do you think of your latest strategy concerning the wooden bats? How does that fare in the community?
Wooden bat. There's no wooden bats.
No, there was a wooden bat.
I think you mean wooden spoon.
Last week it was wooden bat.
Wait, what channel is this? Is this
You changed
because I
it.
got an error to the chat on another phone. I can't see the chat.
You stopped doing wooden bats. And then you got plastic. Now you've done plastic bats. But the thing that I find amazing is you went from wooden bats because last week it was wooden bats that was creating an imprint on the woman's body, and now a week has gone by, and now you're using plastic bats to gain notoriety. How do you feel about that? What's going on there, Josh?
Gain notoriety? No, it's not nothing like that. It's just I'm simply helping out the girls while there's no fucking customers. Like everyone says, like, oh my god, I'm making millions of bots, and this and that. If anyone really talk to the bar owners or anything like that, like Natalie Bar, you talk to the old English man and his wife that owns that, they were losing that bar in 2 days. Now they pay their fee and everything. I don't get a goddamn penny from any of those.
I know that.
Not a penny. And if anyone talks to the actual owners of the bars, they would say that, yeah, Josh is doing this because he doesn't get a penny.
Honestly,
it's fun. It's fun as fuck. It's fun as fuck.
No, it's funny. I understand that. But somebody screenshotted something from last week from a guy called Super Butterfly who was dominating the chat, and he was on a tangent. Listen to me. And even though there were 300 people in the chat, Super Butterfly was commanding the show because he was the one giving all the dollars. And hold on. I haven't finished.
Let me just say.
I was trying to say something. So what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Jeff Rowe, I'm talking.
Yeah. I was just verifying when I came on. That's all. Go ahead.
So
continue.
So what happened was he continued to do his thing, and you were sitting there smiling in the background, thinking, "Shit, look at all this money coming in." But it was borderline. It was seriously, in my opinion, it was borderline. What do you think about that? I mean, is that
no? Let me tell you one thing right now. If you Super Butterfly has saved 2 bars in Pattaya, 100%. Like he's amazing. He does not do anything over borderline, anything like crazy. Like for God's sakes, like if you knew like what this guy's done for like these girls, and I don't get 1 penny. Everyone says like, oh my god, I get all this money. I do not get 1 cent from any of these bar streams. Not 1 fucking cent. I get like maybe like $300 US a month in super chats.
I'm
that
not
don't
trying.
go to drink.
Listen. I'm not
Okay.
trying. I'm not trying to. I'm not talking now.
And Super Butterfly has a huge heart. I mean,
You're
a
a
huge
fucking liar,
heart.
Josh.
And if you talk to Sam, the owner of Natalie Bar, and you talk to her husband, who is also the owner of Natalie Bar, and you talk to the owner of Smile Bar, and you ask them about Super Butterfly or anybody like that, or all the big contributors, they only have their bars right now because of those guys. If you
Yeah.
come to Thailand and you go to those bars, they're only there because of those big contributors. And those contributors do a lot of things.
When you see a guy in the chat, when you see a guy in the chat saying, no, you need to do it like this, Josh. She needs to do that, and she has to do that. And I
Do
will,
what?
I will pay.
What has ever happened in my live stream? What has ever happened in my
whatever
live
it
stream?
takes, whatever it takes, I will pay for her to do that. And then she reads the chat. She goes up to the screen as everybody watches. She runs up to the screen and she reads it and she goes, and then she does it. And what's happening?
What are they doing? Jump in the pool? Jump in a swimming pool? Jump in a swimming pool?
Pornography.
Jump in a swimming pool?
Let him speak.
An ice bucket thrown over their head?
Absolutely.
For making thousands and thousands of bought per day to send to their families?
Gaza, let him speak. Wait, Josh, Gaza, he's listening to you, so let him speak when he's responding to you.
Okay.
Yeah, so what has he ever asked that is like me, I used to dig ditches and fucking sit in 30 fucking feet deep fucking trenches laying sewer line. What the fuck has he ever asked these girls to do that is very hard?
When you see the red marks on their ass, when you see those red marks.
Oh, they like that shit. They love that shit.
Oh, sorry, Josh.
They fucking love that shit.
Sorry, Josh.
They
What was
fucking
that?
love it. They fucking love it. They do that shit off camera.
Oh, they love that.
Shit.
Are you
They
saying
love that shit.
Are you
Josh,
telling
you're a fucking liar. Stop fucking lying.
serious,
Right?
Josh?
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding? Okay, so name me one thing that's ever happened in any of my streams that is
You're a liar.
offensive or rude or mean to any of the girls.
You're a
Nothing.
liar. Proven
Nothing.
liar.
One thing. Has there ever been one thing that's happened in any of my streams that's not
Do
like
they really
fun?
like that, Josh?
You can obviously tell by
Josh,
watching the
do they
stream.
really
The
like
girls are having a great fucking time. They're having an amazing time. They
Of course
love
they
it. Of course they're having a great time.
Okay.
Because they're trying to make money. They have to survive. They've got families to feed.
But
Some of them most likely have kids.
But okay, can you guys name one thing that's ever happened in my stream that is disrespectful or anything to the girls? One thing. Can you name one thing?
Gaza, let me just say something. So Josh is coming to the stream. He doesn't have to. He's a proper YouTuber. We're not. And everybody's attacking him. So there's no reason for that. Ask him politely. And the second thing is, I don't wait just 1 second. I don't watch the girl streams because it's probably inappropriate. I've got a wife, but I hear about them. And I will say, in normal times, we all know what these girls will be doing. At least they're safe. Nothing overly inappropriate is going to happen that could happen what they would normally have to be doing. So
it was wooden bats. It was wooden bats.
I'm not saying it's okay.
No, there was never There's never wooden pads. There's never anything.
No, there was a wooden bat last week.
No, there was
Yeah,
never.
there was a wooden bat.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a complete lie. If there was a wooden bat, there'd be a video of that. With as many trolls as I have, there'd be a video of that online. Would you guys not agree? There's videos of a wooden bat hitting a girl online on my stream. No, if all my streams are recorded, there's nothing ever inappropriate. The girls that are in the streams beg to be in the streams. They love it. They have fun. They fucking of course there's no wooden bat. That's all bullshit.
They're not always having fun. They're trying to earn money to survive. Now you got a fucking you got a short fucking hobbit.
We're jumping in the swimming pools. We're fucking dancing.
You got a short little fucking hobbit that is sitting on a fucking stool like a director. I've seen you waving at the fucking girls. Do this, do that.
Okay, then name one thing. One thing that's ever happened that is disrespectful to the girls. Can you guys name one fucking thing? If you did, it'd be on a fucking every channel in the world. It'd be all over the troll channels. There's nothing that's ever happened. The girls love being on the stream. They fucking love it. They love
Not all of them. Have you seen some of their faces? Have you seen the expressions on their
Dude,
Was that your
trust me.
Josh? Was that your destination in life? Was that your destination in life?
No,
To
it's just I got
sit there behind the camera, recording girls,
but anybody that says the girls are getting mistreated,
doing that shit,
anybody
saying,
that asks any one of the girls, the girls are happier than fucking clams.
How do
They
you
have
feel?
it better
How
than
do
they
you
ever had
feel?
in their entire
When
life.
you're recording them, how do you feel about that?
Well, one thing I do is I do delete the streams because they don't want to be on the videos. And look at the thumbnails and all the great videos I can make off the streams. Do I post any of those on my YouTube channel? I don't. Right? I could get 1 million fucking views with some of the thumbnails, the pool parties, everything. Do I ever put them on my YouTube channel? No, I don't. Because the girls only want to be on the live
You
streams.
know
They don't
why
want to
you
be on
don't?
there forever. Okay?
Because you're probably breaking Thai law. You're probably breaking Thai law.
How the fuck am I breaking Thai law? Fucking, there's
Well,
a million fucking
isn't
live
there a
streams going on
lockdown?
right now. There's 200 live streams going on, trying to let bars survive. And the bars that are innovative and are doing the live streams, like O Bar and all the proper ones, they're fucking, they're doing well.
Your destination is very, very close. And I really hope they bust you live on stream. It would be the funniest thing. Not for the girls, but for you. You need to end.
Anybody
Your
AP
end needs to come.
anybody AP that's in reality, that's actually in reality, knows that, like, and
the girls
anybody that
do it
talks to the
themselves.
actual bar owners and the actual girls that are working on the stream,
Girls
same with
don't-
O Bar, same with Sexy Bar, same with all the fucking live streams. You
They
know,
don't need you.
they're doing it.
You're just
They're doing it because they're innovative.
They don't
They're
need you.
innovative because there's no customers. Yeah, when their customers come back, these live streams are going to die. They're going to be dead. Okay, I'm doing it right now because it's the only way to keep these bars afloat. That's why I pop around. You see, I pop around from this bar, that bar. You know, the bars that I've saved are
what happened to Smile Bar with you?
And if anyone talks to any of those bar owners, Smile Bar, Sam, the owner, her husband, anybody, any of the girls, they will say that Josh saved our bar. The only reason we have a bar is because of Josh. And all the girls, all the
And how
money
much
they
are you
spend,
taking as
they're
a
going
cut?
and getting nose jobs, they're getting this, they're getting boob jobs, they're getting this, they're making good money. They will all
what's
say
your
that,
cut?
oh my God.
What is your cut? And don't you say it's nothing.
I get not one goddamn cent. And anyone that says I get a penny is full of shit. I do it out of the enjoyment. I do it out of the enjoyment of streaming at that bar.
Your
Right
accounts,
now, the
your
Go-Go's
accounts
are
and
closed
everything have been
or
linked.
whatever. I do not get one bloody cent.
You're
Actually,
a liar.
I lose money. Actually, to be honest,
Bullshit. I'm sorry, Josh. You can't say that. You can't come online. Listen to me now.
Okay, okay. So it's very
No,
clear.
that's bullshit.
So
That's
right
bullshit.
now, I'm streaming. I'm streaming at Natalie Bar. I'm streaming at Natalie Bar.
No.
Right now, I'm streaming. Right now, I'm streaming. Okay, listen.
Ah, you just bullshit.
So, right now, I'm streaming at Natalie Bar. Right, Natalie Bar. Right, that's who I'm streaming for. If anybody contacted Natalie Bar and talked to Sam or her husband, and they asked them, "Has Josh gotten paid one penny?" They will say Josh is the fucking most amazing person in the world, and no, he has not gotten one goddamn cent.
Of course they'll say that. Of course they're going to say that. If they didn't, you'd be in a fucking serious world of trouble, wouldn't you?
I do it out of fucking enjoyment. You think it's fucking...
Can I ask you a question, Death Row? I think Gas is a little drunk, but Death Row, what's your moral objection to what's happening? I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, you're batshit crazy.
I'm not interested in what you have to say, the Capio. You know, I'm talking to Josh. I'm not.
I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, I know. You always.
Why do you have a bar? It's because of Josh. And have you given Josh?
Let us just tell the truth. He's trying to.
And she'll actually say, Death Row. She'll actually say, no, Josh actually has spent money, because you know when the guys give cash donations online, and you look at those PayPals, right? Those PayPals are going to the Thai girls. They're going to the Thai girls, right? You know, I rarely ever get any of that money back. I rarely get any of that money back. So I spend sometimes thousands of dollars a night that I never even get back. But I do it out of enjoyment for myself, to being able
Oh,
to lucky
rubbish.
enough to be at a pool, to live at a house.
No one
or what,
spends.
you know,
No one spends thousands of dollars a night for nothing.
He meant bot. He meant bot.
bot.
Or
I'm
baht,
talking about.
thousands of baht a night for nothing.
Yeah. And I will say
No one
right now, that a lot of times, even though when the people give cash, I want to make sure that cash is handed to the girls, right? But a lot of times I don't get that money back.
Okay, I got a
So
question.
it
I've
actually
got a
costs
question.
me money. Because
I've got a
if you look at the PayPals, right? They're going to all the girls.
Do you
All the
remember when?
PayPals
Do you
being used
remember
are going
when?
to
Do
the
you
girls.
remember 6 months ago when you did a live stream?
The
This
only reason I ever used my PayPal was because they didn't have it at the
No,
time. The girls
6
didn't
months
have it.
ago you did a
Now,
fucking live
If you
stream,
look,
and
if you
you
look the last
said,
3 months, it's all going to the girls that are working there.
"Listen to what I'm
So the
saying.
girls that are working there are giving me that money.
I'm gonna say
Giving me-
something now that's true that you got wrong. 6 months ago, you said something. You said, "Oh, Nightwish is no part of CCWC, blah blah blah. They're a separate entity." But unfortunately, what happened was, now listen to me carefully. Now, you got that wrong because
Well, that's all fucking confusing. That's some bullshit fucking a long time ago. We're talking about the bar live stream.
no.
We're
Listen,
talking about the bar
no,
live.
you think
stream.
you're a clever fucking guy. Listen to me. You think you're a clever fucking guy, yeah? You got that fucking wrong.
Guys, repeat what you said.
Well,
You're saying that CCWC.
I'm living in Thailand, fucking filming beautiful girls every day. So clearly, I'm a clever fucking guy. Who can
Clearly,
fucking
you're,
doubt that?
clearly
What the
you're
fuck
a
are
clever
you fucking
guy.
dipshits doing?
Clearly,
Clearly,
you're a clever
clearly.
guy.
Well, we've
Clearly,
seen
clearly.
we've seen your
Clearly, what are you
your
dipshits
mugshot,
doing?
mate.
What are you dipshits doing? Fucking.
We've
Clearly, I'm clever. Clearly,
we've seen your mugshot,
obviously,
so
I
you
know
clearly
that.
aren't that clever.
I'm very. I know I'm clever.
Do you think that your intellect is clever enough to survive in the future?
I don't make my revenue from the fucking bar live streams, you dumb shits. I don't make a penny from that. I have a business in the fucking US.
Do you remember when you said Nightwish was nothing to do with CCWC, but you was wrong?
Guys, what do you mean by what do you mean? Are you talking Nightwish, Brian Cloud?
When I had 30 subscribers on YouTube and I was in a fucking chat, I didn't even know what the fuck Nightwish group was.
They were trolling him. They were trolling him. There was an avatar, Nightwish.
Yeah, but I've never even been on YouTube. I've been on YouTube for 2 weeks. I don't even know what the fuck it is.
No,
I
you
didn't
don't
know
know
what
what
YouTube was.
you still don't know. And you still don't
Ben
know.
Newton was my first
And you
subscriber.
still don't know
Ben
what it is. Yeah, you still don't
Ben
know
Newton
what.
was my first subscriber. We did it during the pandemic. It was all for fun. No, my business in the US is not YouTube. If I gave 2 fucks about YouTube, my channel already is like there's no
You
monetization for new
still
videos.
don't know what's going on, do you, Josh?
It's just disgusting to me when I should be praised by you guys for what I've done, and I sit here and you guys are a bunch of jealous fucks because you're fucking
No,
stuck.
you should be praising us.
And like it's like you sit here and talk shit to me, but if you actually talk to the people that were actually involved, they would fucking just oh my god. They would fucking just oh my god, they would just praise me to the end of the world.
I asked you a
The
personal.
the Englishman that's part owner of the Psalms bar, right? The old Englishman. Psalms, he's 70 whatever, went to his birthday today. He'd tell you, Josh never asked us for a goddamn penny. Never asked us for a penny.
Josh, I asked you a question on a stream probably a couple of months ago, and you lied straight to my face about. I asked who this person was, and you said no, it's not me. Why did you lie about that?
Well, I don't appreciate my real name being used. I don't appreciate that.
I asked you first
my
for
name
your
is
permission.
Josh. I'm Josh in La La Land. Okay. Nobody.
Yeah, but
nobody.
I asked you. I asked you for permission first.
Do you want your real name being used? Would you want me to
do
say
what
your
you
real
want,
name?
mate?
You want your real name? Do you want anybody? Does anybody want their real name being used online? No, of course. So obviously,
Yeah,
when
Mix
you
there.
ask
You
me,
got
is
Mick.
my real
You
name?
got Jezza.
Will
You got-
anybody in the world on this chat say
No, you
who their real
haven't got
name? No, we're on an online community.
Jeff Rowe.
Death Row, what's your real name? Tell me your real name. Tell me.
My name is
What's your name?
Timothy
What's your last name?
Smith.
Fuck yeah, right. Give me a fucking. So I'm supposed to admit my real name? You know? Are you fucking
Yeah,
kidding
but
me?
why? But why lie? I mean, you could have said, yeah, that's
So
okay.
as a YouTuber, as an online person, do you guys want your real identity out there? No, you don't. Do you? Does any of you guys want your real identity, your real name?
I've got a question for you, Josh. I've got one question for you. And I'm going to say this on behalf of the whole community. I'm going to say it on behalf of the whole community. I'm going to say it right now. Yeah? Do you think that your existence and your persona, the way you are as a guy, everything about you, do you really honestly believe that you can continue this facade? How long is this going to go on, Josh?
Oh well, as soon as we can travel freely, I have to get back to the U.S. I got work there, but I'm not going to travel out of Thailand until the whole pandemic.
Hold on, Monster, you're fuck all. So don't fucking talk to me. Don't fucking talk to me like that, because I've been around longer than you. I was around before you even fucking grew up. So fuck off.
Look, I'm not talking a lot, so I just want to ask. Mostly death row, but guesses. Well, what's the moral objection of what Josh is doing? What's the issue?
Yeah, what's the issue? That's what I don't understand. What the fuck is the issue?
Actually, let me talk to Rabbit Travels. I actually asked his permission, and he said yes, I could show it.
Do you guys want your real name?
I don't need to apologize for something.
So do you guys want your real name in the chat? Do you guys want your real name revealed? Does anybody in this online community want their real name revealed?
Yeah,
does anybody?
Timothy Smith.
Okay. Okay. Does anybody want that? So why the fuck would I want that? I'm Josh in La La Land. Okay, we're in an online community. Why the fuck would somebody want to put my real name out there? You know, like that's disrespectful. That's not proper.
No, but it's because they don't like what you're doing. I think they do.
But why in the world would anybody not like what I'm doing?
It's because they think that you're sponging off. You're using Thai women.
I just said I have never received one penny. I have spent more money.
Josh, listen. Because you're sponging off Thai women to gain a living.
You guys think I'm getting a penny off those streams? You talk to the old English bloke that owns the fucking bar, and the Thai girlfriend, or anybody in Banksy. He says he knows them, Sam and whatever, and if you talk to them, they will say, "Fucking Josh." In fact, Sam tried to give me $1,000 today, and I refused it.
Did you hear what I just said? It's like you're trying to live your life sponging off Thai women.
My business is in America. This is fucking nothing to me. Okay, I'm doing it for the fun. Okay, well,
why don't you go home?
Banksy. Why the fuck would I want to go home? What the fuck?
Yeah, because you're leeching off these ties.
Okay, again, I will say I have not gotten one penny. I have lost money streaming at the bars. I have never received one dime from streaming off the bars.
Okay,
and whenever you see people do cash donations,
Josh,
and you see the PayPal, PayPals are going to the fucking girls at the bar.
Have you received free alcohol?
That's a fuck.
I have gotten. Yes, I've gotten.
Then you have earned.
Yes, I have.
Paid in alcohol instead of money.
I've definitely gotten some beers. I've definitely gotten some beers.
Obviously, death house. Who cares, death?
Yeah, I have 100% gotten some beers. 100%. I've gotten probably.
You're not the chief and commander, Capio.
Beers. I've gotten.
I'm trying to understand why you're attacking him. You're not making a very good point. What's the problem with what? What's your main issue with what he's doing?
Saving bars, paying the key money for him, fucking bringing the thing. What the fuck would anybody have a problem with it? You know, because I don't want my identity exposed online.
Look, if people have a problem with what you're doing, that's up to them. But then I haven't seen, for the two people attacking you, I've just seen them attacking you. I haven't seen them make a lucid point.
No, never a real point. Never a real point.
I'm not
see how happy
recording,
the
old
girls are.
man.
If you watch the streams, you see how happy they are. The girls are fucking so super happy. Oh my god, they're over jealous happy. They are so lucky. Like there's fucking
How do
50
you do it? I've
girls.
got a question for you, Josh. How do you do a stream for so long without wanting to shag one of them? Because if that was me, I'm
No,
not.
because
No, seriously, I'm not even.
because
No.
because
I'm gonna be honest.
because I already have a selected group that I do, so I'm never horny when I do the streams.
I'm not
None
even
of the girls in the streams I've ever touched, I've never hugged. And even when people were like, "Hey, we'll give you 1,000 baht to like kiss them," or this, I always deny it because
How do you
it's
do that?
trouble.
How do you do
Because
that?
I have a select group that I
I spoke
already
to
have.
somebody earlier
Select
on.
group.
I spoke to somebody earlier. I'm not going to say who.
I have never
I spoke to somebody earlier, and I said to them, I said, "How the fuck can
shagged one of the girls in the
How
streams
the
ever
fuck?
once,
Listen,
not one time."
listen. I said, how the fuck can Josh do it for that long? Because if that was me, I would look at the one girl and say, I'm having you. And I wouldn't be able to do it for as long as you do it.
You
Josh.
guys, you know when I'm streaming, I watch the stream, and I already have a girl. I already have a girl in Thailand, right? So like, I am not like I'm never like I would never even consider it. I would never even consider it. All those girls in the stream are single, and I would never consider doing anything with any of them. They're not even like really like.
Especially the ones
They're like my sisters. They're like my
one
sister.
girl. Now,
We're
listen,
friends. I'm in the friend zone with all those girls in the stream. I'm in the friend zone.
Yeah, but Josh, there was one girl there tonight. And I was looking at her and I was thinking, if that was me, I would have said, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, it's all over. I think I'm going to, you see that one there? And I couldn't, how the fuck do you carry on?
That would be rude as shit. That would be rude as shit. That would be like sexual harassment for me to like be like, oh my god, you have to. No, that would be like sexual harassment. I would never even consider it.
Don't you get horny? Don't you get horny as a male?
I would never even consider it. I mean, any of the girls in the stream, I would never even consider
You're
it.
not answering the question.
I'm asking you.
Josh likes go-go girls. Basically,
Yeah, I like
girls that are from
go-go
9 to 10. I have not seen 9 or 10 on any of those streams. So, you know, and that's not an insult to Josh. But I mean, plain and simple, it's obvious. You know what? It's a working relationship, whatever you want to call it. But Josh likes girls that are extremely attractive and pays for them. And he said that before. So the issue of maybe getting a side blowjob here and there, yeah, whatever. But being in a relationship with any of those girls, nah. I don't see Josh doing it.
Well, I never have messed around with one girl on that stream. Any of the streams. Never.
I have a serious question for you.
Never touched them. Never anything.
Yeah, okay. Now we get that picture. But have you ever got so horny you had to quickly go and rub one out around the corner or something?
Yeah.
No, because I told you I have a select group that I use. So
How can you sit there? Listen, seriously. How can you sit there for so fucking long and not get fucking horny as fuck? Are you kidding me?
Because I've already fucking had sex several times, probably before the
He's in
stream.
Patia. Holy shit. It's like, dude, I worked the door at a strip joint back in the day in college. And after a while, the girls, you just fucking get used to them. It's like having a wife that's a 10.
Exactly,
Obviously, the old saying, you get tired of banging the same woman over and over again.
You don't even, you look at them like your sister. Like you don't even look at them.
To be honest with you, the girls, they're bar girls. They're not, you know, top of the line. That's the thing that amazes me.
We got some hotties on my stream. We got some fucking hotties.
Yeah, they're all right. I mean, some of them. I haven't been on it a while, but I mean, but
yeah,
you know,
we got some hotties. It's not like the, you know, like the smile bar girls or like whatever. We got some fucking dimes on there right now. We got some dimes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right?
I haven't checked it out.
I saw a picture today. They were.
Yeah, but I don't even think about it. I look at them like my sister or something like this. Like I don't ever even think about it. And I'm watching through the phone. I never even see it in real life. I watch through the phone.
So, Josh, you're going to constantly get attacked. You know that for a fact. This is going to keep going on and on. Everyone's going to think that you're taking money, this and that. And to be honest with you, even if you're taking 20%, I don't have a problem with it. Because as you said, obviously you've helped these girls out. You've helped the bars out. You've used your sub base, and actually, a lot of money's been brought in. As you said, these bars would have been out of business. So I don't have a problem with it, even if you're taking a percentage. But plain and simple, you're going to consistently get attacked by CCWC and tons of people just based on the fact that they think you're exploiting these women, this and that you're taking
they're
a huge
jealous.
chunk.
They're jealous. They see me with all these beautiful girls every day.
But that's sad. No, Josh, to be honest with you, I look at your life right now and I think it's sad. I really do. I mean, it's kind of not what it just is. It's like you sit there for hours upon hours. As you said, you're bored as shit. Obviously, the case is that, I mean, in any case, even if you're taking 50%, the bars are still operational. The girls wouldn't be working if they weren't making money. They're not fucking slaves. The bars, it's just,
and you look how happy those girls are. The eyes.
Well, I mean, they'd be a lot happier if they had money and they were on their farm and this and that. But rather than dancing for old dudes online.
Those girls on those streams are happier than they've ever been, probably in their entire life. They are making great money. They have huge supporters that are helping them out. I don't want to go into details about what all happens behind the scenes, but those girls are the happiest girls in Pattaya.
But would you say, Josh, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
They're begging to come on my particular streams, right?
Oh God, yeah. No, I can understand.
Yeah.
Are they making
those girls? They're making great money.
They're making better money than before.
No, I'm not saying they're making better money than they made before, because they're only getting paid for drinks. They get 50 baht every drink.
Yeah. Well, they don't have to suck old man nuts to get it.
Well, we don't want to get into all that, but yeah, obviously they're not making,
But it's the truth. And I'm exactly where Monster is. I don't get the moral objection. I wouldn't wish to be sat at the bar all day like you are doing what you're doing. But I don't get why people are morally objected to what you're doing. I don't get it.
Well, and like I said, like Banksy, he said he knows Sam, right? And he's like, I'm gonna call Sam. And I was like, call Sam. And if you call Sam, like any of the bar owners, if anyone talked to any of the girls, they would praise me to the end of the
Take the mask off, coach.
If anyone talked to any of the girls,
let's coach.
Identican's going to go hard. I can see you.
Take the mask off, coach. Can't hear you with the mask on.
Identican mute.
Let's coach.
Identican's going to go hard. I can see you.
Thank God. Every fucking time. Every time.
It's coming off his mask.
Shit.
What's up, Biden Kit? I've never seen you in real life.
I didn't catch.
Big up to you.
I've never looked at it like that.
That's the real Cooch. Cooch Malador.
I've never seen Biden Kit in real life, but big up, man. Big up to you.
Sorry about that, guys.
Just a quick one for you.
Cooch,
mute yourself.
Go on, then. What do you have to say, Identican? What do you have to say?
Don't let him say anything because it fucking ruins the stream. Fix your fucking shit, Identicate.
I've never seen Identicate in real life. So big up, man. Big up Identicate. I've never seen him in real life. I've only seen him on the chat.
I've seen him before. What do you have to say?
The only time I've ever seen him, he goes for it. Trust me. So somebody's in for it.
Cooch, turn off YouTube. Just use StreamYards. Turn off YouTube.
There's sound. There's something wrong with the sound right now.
He keeps YouTube on.
No, before you speak, I would like to say one thing briefly. You were so obsessive with Ben in the last 2 weeks. It was frightening. You were the most obsessive, scary person I've always gone. He was the most obsessive, scary dude I've ever seen, ever. He was obsessed with fucking Ben.
Who's rubbing one out?
Scary shit, man. Scary shit. Where's he gone?
He's gone because he
talks so bad about me.
No, he's gone because he was told. Oh, he told me the
He
truth.
talks so bad
wants
about me.
his add feedback.
Tell
So
him
Josh,
the truth.
Josh, just a quick one. So the objective to come on here is to try to clear your name to some extent. Is that kind of to tell your story?
I'm bored. I'm just bored. That's why I came on here. Yeah,
Okay.
I just wanted to chat. I'm just bored as shit. Yeah, that's why I came on here. I didn't come on here to clear my name. I just came on here to chat with some fellas. You know what I'm saying? I just came on to chill with some buddies. Some somewhat buddies. Except for Pedro, I don't know what his crazy problem is.
Unfortunately, it's the reality, Josh, that once you're a YouTuber, your name, as soon as any of them, it's not only you, as soon as any of them come into the stream yards, they all get attacked. It's unfortunate. It's what happens.
Capio, right, I'm going
I
to
definitely don't come on here to generate more viewers to my stream. Yeah. I came on here simply, I was having a couple beers. We finished the stream. I'm bored. I wanted to chat. That's why I came on here. That's the real reason. That's why any of them come on here, right?
I'm going to go backstage. Someone else backstage. Can you hear me?
Fucking obsessed.
Yeah, I don't think Ira and I are going to be able to have a conversation.
I'm hyperactive.
So Josh, besides the whole bar, what's going on? Just give us a scoop on Patia right now.
That's not RL.
Oh no, mute him, please.
Like someone's out the window right now.
That's not RL.
There's some really bad smog right now. There's some really bad smog. But Patty is really slow right now. And I've had a lot of viewers that have come to the bar, like when you're live streaming. A lot of great customers to the bar that actually came into the quarantine and they came to the bar in real life. I've met some amazing people. I got some great friends that I met like on YouTube originally, but then they came to Thailand to the quarantine. They came to the bar, during the live stream. They met the girls and met everybody, and now we all like are buddies. And the situation is devastating. There's 90% of the bars. Well, everything's closed now. But the hotels are all bankrupt. Basically, the 90% of the bars are all bankrupt. TQ just went bankrupt. The oldest go-go in Pattaya.
Mm-hmm. So, Josh, there's a couple of things that a lot of people are really interested in, and that's things like working illegally, non-payment of tax, and using various PayPals.
It's the bar girls' PayPals, you dumb shit. Look at the fucking PayPal we're using.
What about working illegally and
how is live streaming? If you're gonna arrest me for live streaming, you better arrest every goddamn YouTuber in all fucking Thailand. If you're gonna arrest me for live streaming, come on, you fucking idiot.
Not live streaming though. There's money being exchanged. Money is being made.
You tell me a live stream in Pattaya, CB Media or anything where there's not money being exchanged. Can you name one?
But you're sitting in a director's chair filming a porno or something.
Filming a porno?
I'm back.
Oh, here he is.
I'm all good now.
Porno.
Here he is.
Thanks, guys. Sorry for tech problems.
You fixed
Filming
it?
a porno. Does YouTube allow that? Does YouTube allow that? I don't think YouTube allows that, Death Row. I don't think YouTube allows that. But if they're going to arrest me, why don't they arrest every single live streamer that live streams from Thailand? Come on, give me a break, dude.
And do you know it's illegal in Thailand to accept super chats for adult-orientated content?
Okay, so they're going to arrest every single YouTuber in Thailand? You think Thailand's?
No, I'm talking about you. I'm not talking about other people.
Do you know how many people? Do you know how many people have come to Thailand based on my videos? Quite a few. Based on my live streams, quite a few.
Yeah, but I'm talking about you. About the elite.
And if you talk to any of them that actually come to the bar where I'm live streaming that came here.
Stop deflecting.
I got 2 cents to say.
What are you talking about? You make no fucking sense. That's right. You sound like a fucking retard. Give me
I am a retard. But it takes one to know one, right?
Oh, look this is what I think if you want to hear it. So I think, if Josh would have been helping the girls with live streaming for a week or so, nobody would have said anything. And I think people just started getting suspicious because he'd been doing it for such a long time, thinking like, why the fuck is this guy doing it? There's got to be something in it for him. Nobody, of course, would think, oh, he's just a good guy who wants to help out the girls. Nobody would think that because we're all
No,
cunts.
nobody's going to think that. No, my income does not
That's a
come
fair
at all.
point.
from
That
YouTube.
is a fair point.
But and the other thing is, like, I don't know. Like, I stopped following Josh after a couple of weeks of doing that. Actually, I was a mod for him for a day or two. He asked me to help him out one day, but
Yeah.
and I stopped watching just because it was boring as fuck. It's like watching Tom sitting there stuffing his.
Well, you know, I'm doing walkarounds now. You guys know I'm doing walkarounds. I'm doing walkarounds.
Maybe I'll re-add you then, Josh. But it just got monotonous.
But you guys see, I'm doing walkarounds. I'm doing walkaround videos now.
But the other thing is, that I think if there was some scam going on in the background, don't you think one of the girls or the manager a long time ago would have, said something to somebody and they would have started complaining about it, and everybody would have heard, and nobody's ever heard anything about it. So you know what? I don't know Josh from Adam. I always assume everybody's a good guy, and whatever CCWC, who I respect, but whatever he put on the other day didn't really prove anything. Sure, it showed Josh has a number of companies, and it looks like maybe Josh had some time.
Yes, I have a real estate company in the U.S. I have several real estate companies in the U.S. Yes, I do. That's where I make my money.
So, but that didn't show like the transfer from whoever into Josh's account in relation to the stream. So, I know that there's a lot of derision, a lot of bullshit out there, but you know what? There's no proof here. I really don't think there is. So, like I said, I always take everybody for what they present themselves to be. So I really kind of think Josh has nothing to do with this. I think he's totally innocent.
Nobody's coming.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, what's G9 Investments? Is that?
Yeah, but Death Row, he could have 70 different companies that would show on a screen. What the fuck does that mean? Like, you're not seeing.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Any money going in and out in relation to a PayPal from a fucking web stream of Pattaya.
So I originally 6 months ago when I started live streaming, I was using my PayPal. But if you look now, for the last 4 months, it's all going to the Thai girls. All the PayPals are the Thai girls that work at the bars.
Look, I think the only way you're ever going to clear it up is you got to grab the head cashier, the manager of the bar one day, and just do a live stream with her or shoot a video with her. Well, if you shoot a video, actually, people say you're holding a gun to her fucking head to make her say what you said. So,
well, you see her. You see the owner of the bar on the video every day. You see Sam on the video every day.
It's fucking common sense.
This is just
plain
me.
and simple. It's common sense.
I like to be fair.
You see Sam in tears almost.
I don't.
You see Sam in tears about how her bar was saved and everything else.
I don't think.
You see the owner of the bar every day on the live stream.
So if you want to talk about scammers, let's talk about that fat fucking hippo.
Yeah, but it's crazy, Josh. It's crazy for you to be using a VPN. I mean,
I don't have a VPN.
Oh, okay. I thought you would have been using
VPNs are not the fucking be all to end all.
No, they're not.
I don't even know what a VPN is.
A virtual
private network.
It hides your ID of your laptop.
Yeah, I don't have.
What?
Nobody knows.
Josh, you know when your streams go down, you're getting a DDoS attack.
Yeah. Probably. But
I mean, what? Mate, you've been there for a while. I mean, I'm going to have to give you that. I mean, visa situations at the moment are pretty odd.
I have a visa for the next. I have a visa for. I'm over a year. I'm over a year until my
study visa, correct?
I don't want to go into details of my visa, but I have a visa for over a year.
Don't give out that info. Death Row, Death Row's a really sharp guy. I really like him, but he tends to kind of keep information on people. Like maybe he used to work for the CIA or the equivalent of the New Zealand CIA. I don't know. So don't give anything out. But I love
don't old man hear that.
I think you're a good guy.
Sparking it up in the chat.
Nah. Hey Mick, how you doing? I haven't seen you on here a lot in the last little while.
I'm not bothered streaming. I just couldn't be asked with it. Then I decided to come back tonight. Just start doing 2 streams a week, Friday and a Sunday, and that's it.
Nice to have you back here.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And you're like one of the funniest fuckers on here, man. I just love reading. I'm so excited when you're in a chat because you're always so funny.
Hey, I took a break for. I'm actually down in Florida right now. I haven't been on. probably a week and a half. So I saw Josh, and I always come on. I saw Mick's thing come up, and I came on. So been on a lot longer than I was expecting to. I still got to grab something to eat.
I was in Naples for 6 weeks. Just got home a week ago yesterday, so I got to quarantine for another week.
Yeah. I came down. She's on the 15th, so that's what, a week, and been popping around. I did some fishing in Isle Morada. I went to visit her.
Yeah.
I went to,
pretty shitty weather. I'm pissed off.
What's that?
We had really shitty weather for probably 4 of the 6 weeks I was down there.
Yeah, it hasn't been perfect. We've been in the 70s and stuff, but it's been all right. I did some flat fishing.
Right? Florida, you never know what December and January are going to be like. They could be all over the goddamn place.
Yeah, it's hit or miss. It's hit or miss, but it was nice. I mean, it's you know, I'm probably going to head back a little earlier than planned, but I pulled the trigger on some land down there.
Yeah, I heard that. Nice.
Yeah, my college roommate, he's had a place down there for about 6 years, and there's been some open lots, and it's right on a lagoon, so you can have the boat in the back and stuff.
Oh, beautiful.
He built the house about 3 years ago. He has a nice four-bedroom house, and I got the land on a pretty good deal, so I'll eventually build something on it, but it'll be nice.
I eventually moved down there, but since 2009, the Canadian dollar just sucks against the U.S. dollar. So
yeah, it makes it difficult.
35% more, right? Plus 20% in fees, taxes.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. A buddy of mine bought a place down there, I think in about 2001, 2002 in Venice, a 3-bedroom condo on a golf course about a mile from the beach. And he got it for like $280 US at the time. But you've seen the records, 3 or 4 years previous, the guy had paid like $5.5 for it.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, there was
a lot of these bumps, over the years.
There's been a lot of bumps, definitely. The situation for the property that I bought was ideal. The guy was just looking to get rid of it. He'd owned it for a couple of years, and he'd originally
motivated buyer. Doesn't get much better.
Yeah. I wasn't super motivated. I just, I'd been down to my buddy's house about a year and a half ago, and I loved the area. And he's like, "Yep, that land's still available. So I said, "Fuck it," I pulled the trigger.
That's down there too.
What's that?
Nice to know someone that's down there too.
Yeah, shit, it's a lifelong friend. I mean, college roommate. So, and I'm a godfather to his kids, and it's a great place. I have relatives down there, so I think my father will probably end up living down there permanently.
Nice.
So. We'll see.
When I eventually go down there, I'm not giving any of my family members my home address. There's no way. Welcome.
Crazy.
Yeah, just a quick note, Josh. I really do hope that that things do work out.
Man, we got some customers. Chick just like she's like, "You're talking too loud." She's like, "You're talking too loud."
Even though you've got a visa and stuff, and if it's not a work permit, even charity work is illegal. So you got to watch. Very thin line.
I'm doing live stream walk arounds everywhere. I'm at bars. There's police in bars. I am doing nothing wrong. Fucking come on, give me a fucking
I like the side of Death Row where he's offering constructive criticism or constructive information. Good for you.
Do you think for 1 second I would even consider breaking a law in Thailand, the country I love so much, and risk my visa?
After
not
you've
for
been
one
in jail once there.
Interesting.
After already spending a couple hours in the clink, you don't want to go back.
Yeah, everything.
Have you done time in Thailand,
Thank you so
Josh?
much. Thank you so much.
He's on the phone, so I'm muting him.
Oh,
Josh got into when Josh was at the bar one day. Well, at the very beginning, that's actually why he started the stream, was because they said he owed them a lot more money than he was willing to pay, and he ended up getting taken down to the police station.
Josh muted you because I heard you were on the phone.
Everybody knows that story. And then
Josh is still on the phone.
Doing live streams there.
Yeah, they were just checking, make sure everything was good.
Yeah, because I muted you because you were on the phone with anyone. Your conversation.
But no, guys, I walk around and do live streams I'm registered with the immigration, at my address at the house, if you know, I'm following. Do you think I would never even consider breaking any Thai laws in the country I love? I wouldn't consider it. Not even the worry of jail. I'd be worried about my visa.
Good point, Josh.
You know, come on, you guys. Like, can I walk around Pattaya freely, like I do? Like you guys see, I'm doing live streams, walk around 3 days a week now. I can walk around freely in Pattaya.
AP, you're pretty quiet. Are you starting to change your thought process there about Josh?
Yeah, I walk
Oh
around.
no, I
freely.
can't hear you through the
Nobody
face
fucks with me.
mask. Sorry.
Fuck off.
Yeah, nobody fucks with me. If I was doing something illegal, wouldn't the police come and say, "Hey, you're walking around doing a live
Maybe.
stream?" And come on, fucking
Well,
AP, you're fucking full. You're batshit nuts.
Hey, Josh.
Oh, everyone knows I'm nuts.
Josh,
Don't worry about that.
any thought of creating another channel with just your own stuff, the
I have
walkabouts and all that?
another I have
What's
another
that?
channel. I do. I have one.
Do you really? Oh shit, I didn't know that.
It's got more subs than this channel.
I didn't know that either, Josh. You got to let everybody know.
No, it's private
I'll
channel.
resub now that you're not doing those sim streams all the time. Happy to.
I actually have a channel that's got we just reached it's got 8,900, almost 9,000 now.
Nice.
My new channel.
Nice.
But I don't do live streams off it. Maybe that's why I get more risque on the live streams on this channel. You know, because I don't give a fuck.
So I got some news, you guys.
I have another monetized channel already.
I got some news you guys are not aware of yet. You want to hear it?
Oh, you know the other channel? Do you know it? You already know the other channel?
I don't know. Josh is talking over me.
No, I'm sorry.
So February 4th is Ben's first year anniversary on YouTube.
Yeah, Ben got me doing YouTube. He was my first subscriber.
Well, that's how it works in that community, right? But
he was my first subscriber.
That's on a Thursday, I think 2 weeks from yesterday. So we're gonna do something special. He's gonna have a live stream. He's gonna have some guests on.
Oh, awesome!
Just random guests. Anybody that wants to come on will get a chance to come on. We'll talk about the things that made Ben famous. And we'll talk about the things that made Ben infamous, and we'll just have some fun.
Yeah, Ben and I. It's so funny. Ben and I. So Ben and I met about 3 years ago at a $3 a night hostel in Pattaya, and we kind of became buddies. Like we kicked it. Both of us were on like a budget or whatever. We're just like traveling, whatever, and like we became buddies. And then we didn't run into each other until like we both had to leave Thailand, go back to our countries. We both had work, and then I bumped into Ben on Soy 6, right? Like about right before the pandemic happened. And he's like, "Hey, I'm doing a YouTube channel." Ben only had like 70 subscribers or something. And I was like, "Oh, fuck, I'm going to do a YouTube channel too." And Ben subscribed first. And then I was in Ben's live streams, right? Remember back in the day with the Lady Boys? It was fucking, and that's how the channel started. That's how the Josh and Mollyland channel started.
Well, good for you.
It was all Ben. Yeah, it was all.
I wonder if that D-Light will go on Ben's
But it was funny. And Ben and I got fucking wasted. Ben, me, and fucking oh god, what's his name? Ben and me, and it was about 3 weeks ago. We all got fucking fucked up and
All Stars.
All Stars. Ben, me, and All Stars got fucked up in Papon. Oh my god! I got in a fake taxi. I got dropped off in the middle of fucking nowhere. They fucking stole everything I had, my fucking bank card, my fucking phone.
Really?
Everything was crazy.
Wow.
And yeah, but Ben's a good friend.
That sounds like
a
All-Star is a great dude.
That's like a Monday on a
several
night out with
times.
Ben. Wait till you see a Friday or Saturday. Yeah. So we're gonna have that. That's February the 4th. We're getting some stuff put together right now, and we'll just notify everybody there's a little thing going on that day and stuff like that. No, we're open to any ideas. We don't have a lot really planned.
Identikit, you're starting to sound like Grant with this Wii stuff. You're scaring me.
Sorry. I told him I'd help him on this. Like, good point, I am. Good point.
I'm busting chops.
That, first of all, he'd never let that fucking happen. Nobody special to him. But yes, if you guys have any ideas about shit,
Yeah, why doesn't he return back to the origin of where it all started. If he can get one, if it's open by then.
You really want to talk about
Hey,
that?
what? You guys, my mic got really quiet for some reason. That's just me, or
We can hear you. I'll tell you why, bro. And this kind of, this story actually leads back to why you and I got off on the wrong foot. You didn't do nothing wrong, but I just didn't like you from the get-go, and that was
Right.
But it started, that night that Ben was in the hotel room and he started cutting himself. That's why Ben doesn't want to go back there. Like, Ben was in a very low place. The pandemic had started. He had no fucking money. He knew the country was shutting down. He had no way of getting home. He likes to fucking drink and he knows he's got a drinking problem. I mean, it doesn't get much lower than that. When you think about it, when you think about suicide, people commit suicide because they think they have no hope. They can't see anything, through the door that's got any sun shining on it. So, all that happened. And I think, with what happened to him after that, he just kept on going on. And I remember when I first started watching that, I found out about it, I think, about a week after it had happened. I'd never heard of him, didn't know who he was. And I was just fucking livid. I was mad at him for trying to do that.
It was shocking, wasn't it?
It was. I don't know the guy from Adam, but how hurt can you be that you want to kill yourself or harm yourself? So I knew he was in pain. So anyways, I started following him when I was a real fucking troll. He would laugh at it, then you ban me, and I come back on, and you ban me. And all of a sudden, I just started to see who the guy was. And he's very empathetic. He's always kind to people. He's not kind sometimes.
He's a great guy. Ben's a great guy. Yeah, Ben's a great guy.
Empathy. He's real. He holds no airs. He'll tell you exactly who he is. And he always treated Thai people with respect. Always.
Yeah, you don't judge Ben by that little spat and patty. Ben is an amazing dude. I've known Ben for a long time. He worked hard construction. In Australia, he would save money. He'd come to Thailand.
Yeah.
Ben is an amazing guy. Big up to Ben.
He'd give money to bar girls, and bar girls would bring him in. He's got lots of respect for them. Like he's said many times. At one point in time, he was dead and broke in Thailand or in Bangkok a couple of years ago, and a couple of the bar girls took him in. They fed him. They took care of him. So
Ben's got friends like even Anna from the hostel. She would take Ben in, no problem. Ben's a great guy. That little spout and Patia is not Ben.
No, but
Ben is an amazing guy.
Think about this.
Amazing dude.
Josh, if I can interrupt. Think about this. You got the worst fucking pandemic the world has seen in 100 years. Okay? You've got a bogan Australian in the streets of fucking Thailand with no money, no job, doesn't know what to fucking do with himself. He's an alcoholic. He drinks all the fucking time. He can't make a decision. How fucked are you? But this cunt built a fucking career over the last 12 months. He built a fucking channel.
Career.
Well, for him, it's a career, right? Hey, if you're a fucking garbage picker, that's your fucking career. I mean, yours is not better than mine. But he's making money, right? And this guy survived through a fucking pandemic.
He's got a better career than most people probably watching this show right now.
But he's been able to live. He hasn't had to sleep on the fucking streets. He hasn't had to fucking scrounge in a fucking garden for fruit or vegetables. He got money, and maybe he begs. He does beg. There's no doubt. I shouldn't say maybe.
But he provides content. He provides conversation content.
It's interesting to watch. I mean, I get tired of him sometimes. Don't want to watch him.
It's not easy walking around for hours and hours and hours every day. I saw Ben at Pat Pong, and his legs have doubled in size. I'm like, Ben, what the fuck? I haven't seen you in 6 months, and your fucking legs are double the size they were 6 months ago. Yeah. I couldn't believe it.
I told him 1,000 times, if he stops drinking and get control of his life, he could really do anything he wanted to.
Coach,
he's a sharp kid. He's a sharp kid. He's a sharp kid.
All the time. Go ahead.
I got a picture for you. This is a blast from the past.
Let me make it live.
Hey, you guys, for some reason, my sound has gone down to nothing. Is that just me, or is that?
It keeps going up and down, Josh.
You guys, can I kick myself off and come back on? Because something is wrong with my sound.
Yeah, go on.
Where's all the other cunts in the chat?
I'll be right back. There's something wrong with my sound. I want to come back on and come back off. Tyler, Mick, is that cool? You let me back on?
Yeah, of course I will.
Okay. Let me kick off and come back on.
Go on then.
Tyler, Mick, is that cool? You let me back on?
All right. Yeah, Death Row. So I apologize for that because what had happened is I didn't finish the story. Jeff Northcott got involved. And Jeff had said some really nasty things in some of the comments on those videos that were posted by CCWC and everybody else. And they were really fucking disgusting. They really were. And, sometimes you can go a little bit too far and say something that crosses the line. And, you do it for whatever reason, but it's not a fucking regular practice. But then Jeff said something like similar to that, like a couple weeks later about something else. So I just thought, and then he kept on saying, when I went on to Barry's channel originally and donated some money, I was so fucking pissed off at Jeff that I wanted to fucking get Jeff bounced off his fucking channel. So I donated money to Barry to get him to know who I was and to like me. And with Barry, if you're fucking donating money, he's never going to fucking blow you out of there unless it gets really, really bad. So I did that just because I wanted to go on there about fucking Northcott. So one day, I think it was a really early day that he had chatted. It was like not normally 5 or 10 o'clock at night their time. And Jeff was on, and I started saying to Barry, what do you do? What do you think about a guy that would say this? What do you think about a guy that would say that? And related all that information. And then all of a sudden, Jeff got on, and he was trying to defend himself. And then Barry got in the middle of it with him. And Jeff ended up getting pissed off at what Barry was saying, that it wasn't right, that Jeff left his fucking channel. So I accomplished what I wanted to do. But he said a couple times, and Barry's rebuttal to him often was that, how can you support me if you're friends with AP? That's what we can say to Jeff all the time. How can you support your friends with AP? So I don't know what you were doing with him that pissed him off because I hadn't been following him out. So, but it was always an issue with him.
Barry hates anyone who doesn't give him any money.
Well, I don't know if he hates. He doesn't want you taking up a lot of screen time if you're not fucking paying any money. That's for sure. It's all about the fucking cash with him, that fucking retard. The fucking fraud.
Oh, yeah.
I've read this a couple times in a couple of the comments and people complaining about him, but I don't think it's ever been published. So in the UK, there's an organization called Companies House. You ever heard of that, Mick?
Called what?
Companies House.
Company House, yeah.
So that's where all businesses have to report their annual returns.
All legal businesses, yeah.
Yeah. So it's a public website.
Yeah.
Every public company's on there. You can see all the returns. And
all the directors and everything, yeah.
Everything's there. So like any rock star you can imagine, like Adele or Mick Jagger or whatever, if they live in the UK and they've got a company that's making returns, it's all on there. And you can type in, they have a search engine, you can type in the director's name, which would be like, Mick Jagger, or you can type in the Rolling Stones, which is the name of the company. And if they have the information, it's all there and it's populated. So when Barry first started going on, I went on to Company's House and did the search, and there's nothing for Barry Matthews. There's nothing for Barry George. There's nothing for Cloud Fillers Inc. There's fucking nothing. And this is the guy that owns 7 fucking businesses and is a fucking business guru. So, and then, even if you talk to him for 5 minutes, he's a fucking retard. He's got no fucking brains whatsoever. He's just a narcissist. Narcissists have their stories down really, really well. Can spew out, anything that could possibly make them feel good to the rest of the world. So, anyway. So I apologize, Death Row. And then I only didn't like you just because of Northcott. Fucking blame that shit, man.
Josh, about you?
Yeah, it's me. Sorry, my audio went to shit. I had to shut my phone off, turn back on.
Yes, I know this. Fucking hell. So is Patty dead?
Yeah, I mean, we're hoping because the cases are down, the bars are gonna open back up and the go-go's are gonna open back up in like 10 days, but we'll see. It all depends on the cases. But every like Central Festival, the malls are deserted. Everyone's staying home. So I think the cases are gonna keep it. We haven't had a case in Chonburi in 4
Really
but then I'll be able to move out of the house.
Hey guys, one of the best beers in North America. Whew.
Goose Island.
Goose Island.
Oh, Ghost. Oh, I've had that. Oh, I didn't get. Oh my God, man, I've had that. I've had it. Very good.
It's an IPA. It's got it's citrusy, hoppy, but not really that heavy for an IPA.
Yeah, I've definitely had it.
It's expensive.
Goose Island, man. That's one thing about Thailand. We don't get the IPAs. Like, I was drinking on that walk around stream that I did the other day. I was drinking the Beer Lao IPA. Got me
IPA is
fucked
taking
up.
over the world right now. Everybody's got a fucking IPA these days.
All I can tell you is don't drink this beer called the Boss.
Where's that from?
The Boss.
Oh,
Yeah, it's called
What's
the
up,
Boss. That's fucking horrible. I had to tip it out.
where's it from?
What do you think?
Oh, okay. You do this.
It's from here.
Hello.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Let me just mute Josh again. The people listening to his phone conversation.
I had to go.
Right.
Good to hear it.
Had to go to the doctor today, and because I hadn't seen him in a long time. And you're allowed out of the house in quarantine to go see your doctor. So does all the regular stuff. Fuck, he told me how much weight I've put on since last year.
Well, I got new teeth put in.
Pardon me?
Sorry. No, go on.
Just fucking pissed me right off. And then I went in there because I have a problem with my right shoulder. Like, listen how stupid this is.
Stop
So
wanking
before I
that.
get down to Florida, I'm laying in bed watching TV when like I always do. Usually I have my laptop on my head, and I went to do like this and scratch the back of my head. And as soon as I lifted up my arm, I just heard something snap, and I was in fucking massive fucking pain for just doing this. So I sleep on my side. I can't sleep on my back. I can't sleep on my stomach. So like I'm flipping flopping every fucking night. So I haven't slept really much in the last 2 months because of this fucking thing. So, anyways, he looks at it, he does checking around, he goes, "You got a fucking rotator cuff injury." And I went, "What? Is that like what baseball players and athletes get?" The most exercise I get is lifting up a can of beer. But yeah, so I got a rotator cuff injury. It's probably gonna need fucking surgery. That's the worst thing.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's weird because the pain emanates all over the place. It's not always in the shoulder. It could be in the elbow. It could be in the wrist. But it's just fucking annoying at night when I can't sleep. It's a pain in the ass. It sucks getting fucking old. It sucks.
Is that you typing in the chat?
Yeah. Shitty. I didn't get. That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. I only had surgery one previous time, like how long ago is now? Maybe 4 years ago. I had back surgery. I had a couple of slip discs. I had back pain consistently since the time I was 13 years old. It came and go in severity, but it got so bad for about a year that I couldn't even walk across the room in my house.
Oh my God.
I had to crawl up the stairs, to get to bed at night. And I had 2 dogs. One of my dogs, unfortunately, I had 2 pugs. And one of the dogs, the male dog, Brutus, his back legs were all fucked up from the arthritis that he had. So I had to crawl upstairs fucking holding him, while he went up 2 floors.
I used to have a pug.
Oh, pugs
I
are
used to have a pug too. Oh, they're fucking awesome.
they're
Pugs.
Pugs I think are the best dogs ever because they think they're fucking humans.
Yeah.
They think they're fucking humans. But yeah, those dogs, man, they were my life. It was crushing when they passed away. Just crushing. Just sucked.
Yeah, his name was Biggs. Biggs. I call him Biggs.
I had Brutus and Cleopatra.
Oh, nice.
And with her, he died first, and that was really, really tragic. But I had her. But when she passed away, she was really, really close to me. Huh. I fucking mourned for like a year, like a fucking baby. It's just tough. Still not strong enough to get more dogs. I want to, but not yet. It's gonna take some time.
Yeah, the pugs. I just had Biggs, and Biggs was amazing. The time I had him, he was just an amazing dog.
How old did he live?
Dog. He was 12.
Yeah, that's a long life for him.
Yeah, it's quite. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
They've been so inbred.
That's the last dog I've had. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. I could never get another pug, even though as much as I love them, I just think it would be like cheating. So I'm going to get French bulldogs the next time. I'm going to get 2 of them as well.
Oh, there you go.
So it's always better. I think 2 dogs together are the best. But yeah, I'm going to get French bulldogs the next time, I think. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, that brings back memories. That brings back memories for sure. Wow. And yeah, it's been a while. In Thailand, we don't, dogs, they're not allowed in condos or, anything. It's,
Well, yeah, it's the same way here. Like I bought this condo that I'm in right now 3 years ago. And, they in Canada, I don't know what it's like around the rest of the world. They have like a board of directors, which is being like a choice, a democratic choice of residents as to who should like be the mouthpiece for the corporation. And when this place was built, they had a no dog clause at all built into it automatically from the lawyers. It was not because it was stipulated. It was just he usually like cut and paste something from one condo corporation to another one. So when I bought here, like dogs weren't involved, and I knew that, or weren't allowed, I should say, and I knew that, and like I didn't give a fuck. They were coming in anyways, and I brought them in there every time I looked at the place. I bring them in and out. Went the day for my fucking moved in, and nobody ever complains. So I actually had to fucking sue because the condo corporation said, no, we don't want to change any of our rules, blah blah blah. And I said, there's more dogs in here. You guys see the dog shit all over the fucking place from lazy cunts that don't pick up the stuff. So,
oh yeah.
What's the fucking difference? But it costs. I had to pay like $12,000 in legals to get them to fucking change it.
Oh my god, are you serious?
But that's what you do. Right? That's what you fucking do for your fucking stupid animals. And my kid said, "Dad, you wouldn't even do that for me." I said, "Yeah, no fucking way. I'll spend the money on the dogs, and I'm spending it on you, you little fucker." Nah, I shouldn't say that. You guys ask me all the time why I have this on and this on. There's a reason for it. Yeah, there's a reason to kind of cap my identity. Not because
I love dogs. When I was a kid, though, even though like I had a sheepdog when I was a kid, and the sheepdog I had, he I think he came from like a bad family or something, and he was eating food one day, and I went up and hugged him, and the motherfucker just tore into my face. 48 stitches. That's why I have scars. That's why I have scars.
Are you?
That's why I have scars on my face. Yeah, 48 stitches. Like he just tore into my face, but I love the dog so much, and my family wanted to, they wanted to put it down. But I loved him so much, and it was just because he was eating, and I came up and hugged him.
Yeah,
but, like
it's not his fault.
That's why I have scars. Like if you see me on camera, I have scars on my face. Those are all from when I got that sheepdog attacked me. But it wasn't his fault. I just, he was being defensive, and
sure,
I was a young kid.
He's a that's what they do. My female. So I had my male pug for a couple of months, and I was engaged at that time, and my son was over. We were divorced, and his mother lived a couple kilometers away from me. But I had him, all day, every day, back and forth. Like the kid never had to have a suitcase, so everything he wanted was at my place or her place. But anyway, so picking him up at school one day, we stopped into a pet store, and we seen this fucking pug in there. And I'm like, no way, because his mother promised him a dog when he was 10, and at that time I think he was 11. And she never came through with it because she's never had an animal before. She has no idea what's involved in it. So picked up this pug, and right away, she picked up my ex-fiance then picked up the fucking pug, and cuddles in. It's like, oh, look at him, he's so cute, he's so quiet. So that was it. So he took him home, and then like 2 weeks later into another fucking store to buy some food, and then the ex sees this little female that she had seen before that she never told me about it. And this thing was like a freak of nature. She had like a head like this for a baby pug female, but her body was like this. She was really odd looking, but she was so happy. When we took her out of the cage, she ran up and down from one end of the store to the other. So the deal was we were going to take her home just for the night and bring her back, just to like, house sit for a night to get the dog out of the cages. It's good for the mental health, blah, blah, blah. And I'm walking here there, and the guy goes, the store goes, "You're not bringing her back." And he was right. She never went fucking back. But she had been abused. That's what I'm getting to. And when we brought her home that night, I had this dining set that had like skirts on the side of the chairs that went down to the floor. Really nice stuff. And she would fucking go and hide into there. Like she was so afraid to be around anybody. And I really had to coax her, and she's always so like for the first couple of days she was shaky, and I just picked her up and I just held her all the time because I knew there's something going on. And I found out later from the pet store owner, which should never buy dogs from, by the way, is that she had been owned by somebody else. And they took her home. They had an older pug, and the older pug didn't like her being around her food, and the older pug would attack her. So the lady that had bought her had to bring her back because they were not compatible. Which pissed me off that he told me 2 weeks later, because I would have tried to get a better fucking deal if I knew that was a story. But I'm just a cunt like that. So
yeah.
Why is everybody else so quiet? Is it just me and you here, Josh?
I'm just listening, mate.
I guess it's just me and you. I don't know. I guess it's just me and you. Maybe I should turn my cam on. I don't know.
I was listening, but I'm half asleep too.
Yeah, I know I'm boring.
What time is it there? Death row in Aussie? It's got to be like fucking.
I don't know, mate. I wouldn't know what time it is in Australia.
Sorry. New Zealand. I'm sorry. New Zealand. I'm sorry.
It's
coming up 2:00 in the afternoon on Saturday.
Yeah, it's 7:52 in the morning, but yeah, I'm still awake. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna crash. We're not gonna stream until like 11 p.m. I think. I'm
7:52 in the PM.
Yeah. I was thinking about trying to do I'm not quite tired yet. I still got like half beer, but we're not streaming until like 11 p.m. So fuck.
Swan, I don't think you liked blocked.
What's that?
Probably was.
It was.
Yeah, probably was.
What?
Is there anybody else in the chat that would join?
I'll look, but I'll unblock him, but he'll only be unblocked once if he comes in and starts abusing people that are not here and getting. I will be removing them. New year, new start. I can't be asked for all the bollocks and the shit.
I might go play some Bubble.
Play some what?
What?
Bubble.
I think AP's sponsoring a couple soapy massages in Thailand. Putting them on.
And I can say, what time is it? It's like probably like what 11 p.m. where you're at, or what time is it? Well, I know I didn't get in Canada. What time is it where you're at?
We're exactly 12 hours behind you.
Okay, so you're 12 hours behind. Okay. So it's early morning for you.
No, it's 8 p.m. on Friday night here.
Oh, it's 8 p.m. on Friday night. Okay, wait, Yeah, it's morning.
Yeah.
Sorry, getting my morning and night confused. Yes.
And I've already had some edibles, and I've had, I don't know, maybe.
Oh, dude, I'm a big pothead. Thank God for fucking medical marijuana in Thailand. That's all I gotta say. Thank God for medical marijuana
here, buddy boy. Woo-hoo.
I'm a big pothead. I've been smoking weed since I was 14, like all day, every day. And then the one thing, like when I moved to Thailand, because I'm super hyper. I'm extremely hyper, right? So the weed just like calms me down. And when I moved to Thailand, well, not moved totally, but I there's very strict drug laws. So but now you can get a medical license for marijuana, and so you went to the doctor, you get the blood test, you get everything, and you don't get the herb, you just get the tincture. But the tincture is fucking just as good,
Are you
just as good. Yeah. Oh, bomb tincture. Oh my God. Now, don't get me wrong. I miss some ganja. I miss it. Every time I go to Vancouver, BC. Oh my God. Okay, so when I flew to Thailand last time, I didn't kid. I flew to Vancouver, BC before I flew to Thailand. And I went to Blunt Brothers and fucking Amsterdam Cafe.
You did not. Are you serious?
Yeah, I got high as fuck for like fucking 3 days. Because I wasn't thinking I was going to be able to smoke weed in fucking Thailand. And then I got to Thailand, and then they had the medical available within like 2 months, and I got the medical certificate, and then I got the tincture.
It works for you?
It's fucking just good. Oh, fucking it's awesome.
Wow,
Oh, fucking top it. Oh, it's
Yeah,
insane.
Before I had my back surgery, the pain was so fucking bad that the doctor couldn't give me anything that would help. You know, they started me off of morphine, which made me feel like a fucking retard. My head was really fuzzy, and you know, I couldn't think, and it did nothing for the fucking pain. And then he all of a sudden one day he said, you know, I'm going to give you this hydromorphone, and he goes, it's a lot stronger, but I'm really worried about what the effect's going to be like. The fucking thing was a magic miracle. It never made me feel stoned. I slept like a baby. Never had a problem at all with it. No problem at all. And then back surgery, you know, within like a week, I was off of it. And no problem, no withdrawal, nothing at all.
Yeah. Yeah, the weed is amazing. Now,
yeah, also,
now,
sorry. I was so I'm fucking high right now. So I forgot.
So I didn't care. On January 29th, so on January 29th, they're proving the green.
Josh, please let's not talk about drugs.
So sorry, Josh. So so nothing was working for the pain, and you know, at that time Canada hadn't legalized marijuana, but it was available with a note from a doctor. But it was like a huge fucking process. So I went online, I figured everything all out, I set it all up. I had went into my doctor, and like 15 fucking pages. You sign here, you got to put this information here. You do this, you do that. And he looked at me, and this guy's a born again Christian. He's a fucking Chinese guy, weighs about 90 pounds, but he's a really smart motherfucker, and I love him. So he's looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm saying, Doc, if you don't fucking sign this stuff, I'm going to jump across the fucking desk because I can't fucking live anymore. The pain is too fucking bad. So God bless him. He took the time. He filled it all out. I sent it all in, and within like a week, I got a phone call, and okay, you can buy medical marijuana. Perfect. So you had to go through this whole process where you actually now had to see a fucking medical doctor who worked in the marijuana program. And the one that I had was great. He was like, so you're in pain? Yeah. And you need back surgery? I went, yeah. And that's verified, right? I went, yeah. She goes, if I check, is it going to be true? I went, yeah. And she says, so I'm so happy to give anybody any relief they need if they're not on benzos. Benzos are the worst. They're going to fucking kill you. So God bless you. So she wrote a prescription, and I sent it to this place because I did my research online about other people that had medical marijuana in Canada. And there's a place called Broken Coast. It's on the coast of British Columbia. It's a little island called Vancouver Island.
Oh yeah, Vancouver Island.
Yeah, it's pretty famous. You would know, Josh, because you're from the West Coast, and it's a very
I've been many times. Yep.
Very famous locale. It's really pure. You know, it's really clean, and you know, it's
beautiful. Vancouver Island's beautiful.
But it's
gorgeous.
It's also commercial, so like there's people with like $20 million houses there, you know, all that kind of shit. But anyways. So there's this company there called Broken Coast that produced this weed. So I ordered it, and I went, you know, the first night I took it, I hadn't smoked weed probably in 30 fucking years, maybe even longer. And it just changed my fucking life. Like that.
Oh.
All of a sudden I had back pain. I felt good. I was in a happy mood. I felt a little stoned, which is nice too. And I slept like a baby that night. So the medical marijuana just fucking helped me so much during that whole.
It's people were taking like Valium, Vicodin, all these things. You know, that are highly, you know, addictive, highly everything.
I mean,
they had no idea. Like, marijuana.
Yeah,
just something. That's why Canada legalized it. That's why Thailand now is legalized. That's why the U.S. legalized it. That's why like every like normal.
Josh, please stop talking about drugs, please.
Marijuana is not a drug.
Yeah. Have a good talk. Have a good day.
Maybe in whatever weird country you live in.
Illegal drug.
See you, Thailand, mate.
See you later, AP. I'm going to end this now in a minute anyway, so because it's like.
Okay. See you, Identicat. Hang on, before I go, I got one more famous Identicat picture.
If you guys want me to jump off, don't end it because of me. I'm sorry. I'll jump off.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to bed soon anyway.
That's not the picture. You're a fucking weirdo.
Hang on, I've got to find it. I've got fucking thousands of pictures, man.
What for do you like?
I know everybody in the chat hates me, so if you guys want to kick me off, that's fine. Like it's like I'm just.
Josh,
I
you're
was
good.
trying to have a conversation with Identikit. Like
Josh, you're a good
nobody
guy.
really knows me. Like I see all the comments. Like it's all good, but nobody really knows me.
Yeah.
You know.
Josh,
And,
there's no information out there that incriminates you. So you're a good guy on top of that, so it's all bullshit. Just whoever squeaks the loudest gets the words, right? And people just didn't look at your side of the story. So they
yeah.
just thought that you were I don't know.
Yeah, I never met these people. They are ting tong, but I get it. I'll get off your show, Tyler Mick. But it was a pleasure to talk to you, Identikit.
Nice seeing
And
you.
always a pleasure for letting me on your show, Tyler Mick.
Mick, you're the best.
No worries, Josh. Cheers. Thanks very much.
Nice to hear from you again, Tyler Mick. Mr.
And you, Identikit. Nice speaking to you.
Death Row, nice talking to you. Love you, buddy. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, Death Row, love you too, man. Just like you gotta chill, calm down a little bit, you
I
know.
love Death Row's in my my back now. He's one of my
Yeah,
brothers.
you gotta Death Row just gotta relax a little bit. He hates me for some reason. I don't know why, but like but he doesn't know me. And like anybody's met me in real life, like you know, I'm a good dude. Like I really am. And so don't believe any of the bullshit you hear from these people.
Don't believe the hype.
Right, fuck off. Time for bed.
But hey, pleasure. I didn't care. Like, pleasure to talk to you. Pleasure to talk to you, Tyler Mick. Pleasure to talk to you. Big up to everyone,
Right.
even all the haters. But thank you so much for letting me on your show. And you guys have a great night.
Cheers, AP. Thank you very much, AP. Cheers, Identikit. Cheers, Josh.
Thanks,
cheers,
Tom.
everybody in the chat.
Thanks, Mick.
Boomerang, Identikit, everyone that's been in the chat.
Yeah, have a good evening.
I will do. Cheers. I will see you all. I'll be back on Sunday night, same time. So good night. Oh, Money Over Honey. Hello, sir. Nice to see you, mate. I'm just about to finish. I'll be back on Sunday night. So I'll catch you all then. Good night. God bless. See you all later.